GHB TV. Can y'all hear me? Whoever come in here first, let me know if you can hear me or not. Testing. 1, 2. Testing. Testing. It's cold as shit in the basement. Testing. I'm gonna sit here and fuck with these pretzels. I know I'm always trying to keep y'all up with the snacks. Right now, we got the Snyder's pretzel pieces, honey mustard and onion, flavored sourdough pretzels. These joints crazy. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. These joints sick. Snyder joints from around Hanover. Yes, sir. We here. Perfect. Had to make sure. Yeah, for a cool old head, man. Sounds great. Karma, what's popping? How you doing, young lady? Carbon 12, what's popping? So look, I fucked around with the settings earlier, so I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see if when people come on here, I can still hear them. Bang, what you talking about, Bang? Me and Bang got a special coming your way. Make sure y'all tap in, because me and Bang got something special. Just give us like a day or two. Snyder, yeah, Snyder Ave. That's South Philly. Yeah, me and Bang got something. I don't know if y'all expecting it. Y'all wasn't expecting it. But me and Bang got something. Yeah. I don't know if this ever been done before. Yeah, Boots going he gonna get rid of Karen this time. We made sure that Karen ain't got nowhere to go. You know what I mean? It's nowhere to go for Karen. Even when Karen fly in, we gonna have a hotel surrounded. We gonna have the motherfucking the Lyft drivers or Uber, however he gonna be getting around. We gonna have all of them surrounded. We're gonna make sure it's nowhere to go. He's gonna have an escort with him everywhere he go. You know what I mean? We're gonna make sure Karen ain't got nowhere to go. Where are you going? I was just going to the bathroom. Nah, you can't go to the bathroom by yourself. You might not come back. You feel me? We gonna have this thing tied down. You hear me? You got nowhere to go, my boy. I was just going to the bathroom. Nah, none of that. Yeah, Jacqueline Moses. It's gonna be interesting. Here, a young man making his pro debut in a big card. Yep. As soon as that nigga wake up, we right there. AT Dub, we right there. How come I can't piss in peace? Like, no, brother. We ain't gonna watch you piss, but we gonna watch you. Take your time, brother. Make sure you wash your hands too. You know what I mean? So I was in Houston with Zay. He sharp as shit. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about that young boy, man. I'm hearing that he's sharp as shit. I seen some clips from the amateurs, but hold on a second, y'all. I gotta make sure my what's her name on? My bad about that. Yeah, we're not playing no games with young boy. He gonna call Eddie like, Eddie, I'm concerned. Like, about what? The fuck wrong with you? Everywhere I go, there's guys at the bathroom, there's guys at lunch, there's guys at breakfast. I just keep seeing these guys. Yeah, nigga don't go nowhere. Hey yo, GHB TV, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Y'all didn't have to come through here, but guess what? You're here. Everybody that's on their way, I appreciate you. Everybody who's here right now, I appreciate you. Everybody that's showing love daily, I appreciate you. I'm cooking. I got some shit coming your way. Trust me when I tell you. We gonna have some fun. Especially these next 2 weeks. We gonna have some fun. Yeah. Yeah. Drop the link. I got you. I'm about to put the link in now. Little niggas about to jump me. AG, put that fucking link in there. Fuck wrong with you? They on my ass. AG, what the fuck? Get that link going. All right, link is in the chat. Real rap. He can't go nowhere. My bad, bro. Yeah, we're not playing with nobody, bro. You know what I mean? We're not letting Cuz go nowhere. He getting his legs cut off this time. Where you going? I just wanted a drink of water. No, you can't get that neither, brother. It I be slime ball. You gotta show your face. There's new rules around here now. You gotta show your face. You don't gotta show your face the whole time, but in order for me to let you in, gotta show your face. Last week we had a like real crazy disturbance. So if you can hear me, slime ball, you gotta show your face, baby. If you want to come through here, GHB TV, you gotta show your face. New rules, gang. Y'all thought I forgot. Anybody want to slide up, they gotta show their face. Gotta let me know who you are. Only because last week somebody did some freak shit. And I'm not having that. On God, I'm not having that. You feel me? Yeah, like my man 2 Cents said, a very disturbing disturbance. And we will not be tolerating it. That type of behavior will not be tolerated. So you gotta show your mitt. If you don't show your mitt, I can't bring you through. Slime ball, I'm sorry. Gotta show me your mitt. We screening niggas. I don't trust niggas no more. See, I really don't trust motherfuckers, but I tried to show a little bit of trust here on GHB TV, and motherfuckers prove me wrong. Or prove me right, rather. Yeah, you got to get down later. Real shit. You got to, if you coming through here, man, if you want to share your 2 cents, I need to see your face, man, in the lounge. What they call it, the lounge. Brother Lamont, I got to see your face. Okay. He look like he in a dark room and shit. Oh, all right, I see him. Okay. He look like a young Warren Moon. Okay, we can let him in there.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can't hear you. See, man? They called him Mr.
Hold on, bro.
Affordable. Hold on, I'm gonna have to take the mic off. This shit is crazy. I don't know why I can't hear. I think I know what happened. Hold on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, gang. You can hear me?
All right, what's up, Brody?
I'm chilling. What's poppin'? How you feeling?
Damn, this shit's so low. Shit, I'm all good. What's going on?
No, I'm straight. Where you calling in from? Rep your hood.
Detroit, but shit, right now I'm in the burbs.
from the D.
Hell
Hey yo,
yeah.
so how that shit go out Detroit with all the miles and all that? What they be talking about?
Yeah. Just think of it from 1 through 20, bro. That's how it is.
So it's like
5
you on the
miles, 6
highway,
miles, 7 mile, 8 mile, 9 mile, 10 mile. Type shit.
but how far are they in between each other?
It's yeah,
Huh?
pretty about a mile and a half. Not that much of a distance, bro.
So if I'm on the so if I'm on the
By
if
the
I'm on the
freeway
express,
exit, basically.
okay, so every exit.
Yep. Pretty much.
Oh,
Until you get further down the numbers, then it get complicated and shit.
oh, all right. What's going on though? What's on your mind? Talk to me.
Shit, so we just had the Regis fight.
What you thought?
I kind of knew he was gonna lose because he don't got no fundamentals, bro. Fundamentals is what pay the bills. Skills is what pay the bills. Yeah, he got the power, but I knew Catterall was gonna finish him, and he don't got no reach, bro. He got T Rex arms. It's over with.
Mm. If you was Regis program, what would you have done different?
Get some feet, some footwork. He got strong feet.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
else
other
you
than
got?
that, that's about it. He pretty much is good. He just need to get some footwork, bro. So, and then a lot of times his head be on the line.
Sitting there waiting for a return.
Yeah, and Catterall, he pawing at you with that right, waiting for the left too. And he got a
Yeah.
little reach on him. He a little taller.
Yeah.
So that wasn't gonna work out. I don't think like Catterall like the coldest fighter, but with that matchup, it's over.
Yeah. So who you like at 140?
It's tough, bro, because it's so many niggas at 35 that can go to 40. So I
Mm-hmm.
can't really say that. So I'm gonna just stick to 140 right now, bro. I'm gonna have to say Tio until Shakur Stevenson move up to 40. Right now it's Tio.
Tio, your favorite at 40?
Yeah,
You think Tio will beat Dev?
yeah. Tio
Mm.
doing the Ryan right now, bro. When Tio gets serious, it's over. Until
Mm.
Shakur go up. I think not to go off topic, Shakur is between 35 and 40. Nobody's fucking with him until Tank become Bane and break that nigga's spine and shit, send him back to the what's the name? And then
Oh,
that's that.
that's a bit drastic, my boy. He said break his spine. Damn.
Metaphorically, because I think that's Shakur's only threat. Other than that, bro, Shakur is walking through that shit between 35 and 40. But back to topic, I'm sorry. 40, yeah, Tio. And he got the
So
what,
I
WBO belt, right?
so you think Tio beat Paro too?
Yeah,
Mm.
I think Richardson Hitchens, he edged that one, bro.
You think Hitch is gonna pull it off?
Yeah. I think he got the reach, he got the height. I think
Mm-hmm.
his jab is good. It's not the best, it's good. It's to keep power off. Compared to like when he fought Montana Love and what's the other guy? Sabril. Come on, Sabril is Sabril. So I feel like Richardson Hitchens got more fundamentals. He got the height, he got the reach, and he got that good jab. And he'll hit you with a 1-2 though. He'll come with the 1-2. So I just feel like he had edged that one.
So what
But
about
when it comes, oh, I'm sorry.
my bad. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm done. I'm sorry.
No, I was just about to say, what do you think Gary Antoine fit at 140?
See, when I seen him fight Alberto Puello, that's his name.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of thought that was a draw. If anything, he could have won that because I felt like he was trying to go for the knockout too much, and Puello was getting at him. So I don't know. I felt like his stock kind of went down because he was supposed to win that belt, bro. That belt was
Mm.
his.
Mm.
To me, I ain't saying he weak. I feel like his stock was he's supposed to be. Like if he would have got that belt, it should be him versus Tank right now at 140.
Mm. So you saying Take should fight at 40? Take said he
Yeah.
don't like 40 though.
I think just saying that. I think Tank just saying that because he don't want to take no punishment, bro. He trying to get that money, look pretty, and get up out the way type shit. You know how
So
that go.
just just keep stealing checks at 35. I mean, that's how you
I don't
feel.
know, bro. Cause well, at the same time, I feel like him and Shakur probably gonna meet up at 140. I don't think they're gonna fight at 35. And I ain't gonna lie, my mom's fuck with them. Now that you just brought them shits up, mom's fuck with them.
You know they the ones, bro. Mamas be knowing. What
Yeah, yeah.
you
But
think about the
yeah, I'm
heavyweight division?
say it one more time.
What you think about the heavyweight division?
Well, one thing I feel like we need
But
another American dream, man. We don't got nothing. Everything is pretty much overseas.
mm,
And then two, like Daniel DeBoss surprised me, bro. Like I put some money down on him to beat AJ, but I didn't think he was gonna win that. Real shit.
oh, you bet on him by accident.
Yeah, cause he had the odds, cause they, he. I guess AJ basically still like the A side with that shit. So they
Hmm.
had bro getting his belt took, but he went in there and beat his ass, bro. I mean, I ain't put a lot. I only put like $10. It was a little cool safe bet.
No, I ain't mad at that. A win is a win.
But yeah, let me see what else with the heavyweights, bro. All right, so recently, like with Jared Anderson, like I feel like he, that was just a. I felt that's just a too early of a fight for him, but I mean, it
Why?
is what
Why?
it is.
Why you say too early?
Because I just feel like Martin McCauley was too seasoned. Like, for instance, like he lost to Michael Hunter, right?
Right.
McCauley.
Yeah.
I feel like honestly, Michael Hunter beat Jared Anderson.
Mm.
So even though like McCauley gained weight and got bigger, he would just have more power. He was just more just I don't know, like Jerry Anderson looked a little nervous in there. I don't know. Like especially after he got hit with that first like fucking George Foreman uppercut. Like, ooh, he was like, God damn. And then
Yeah.
after that, he was like, just fuck it, bro. I'm just go out on my shield and it is what it is after that.
Mm. So you think he was a little bit intimidated?
Yeah, to me a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. How them white women treating you?
No, I don't fuck with them, bro.
Oh, all right. I was just checking you out.
Nah, we don't do that, bro. Nah.
EA.
G crazy. G crazy, man.
What's up,
Hell
EA?
nah.
What's that? Hey man, listen. Man, I'm trying to make it, man. I'm at the house now, man. I'm doing some running around. I'm trying to get down there and
Damn,
see
that's
my
crazy.
man Tom Man. Of
Yeah.
course I want to see my man G Hack, god damn it. But I'm
Yeah.
trying to see Ty. What's the word on this dude Ty fighting? Cause they both undefeated. What you know about this guy?
So that's crazy you asked that. I didn't even really check him out, but I checked him out. He
Hey,
about
I'm sorry. Salute, brother. I'm sorry. I ain't even salute the brother. How you doing, brother?
Oh no, you good, G? I'm listening. I got the mic mute and everything. It's on you.
no,
Okay.
I think it's a good fight between the two, but I just think Ty gonna be too much for him when the
Okay.
times get tough.
Okay. Okay. When I watched the videos of Ty, like when I like from 2 years ago, he looked strong.
Yeah.
Like
Ty look
he
like
looks strong because of course all I see is the pad work, but that young boy like he's strong, man.
Ty, I'm gonna keep it real. In real life, Ty look like a middleweight. Like when you
I
seen him,
saw him at the last fight, but I couldn't really tell.
yeah, Ty look like a middleweight to me. At least a
Let me
54
ask
pounder.
let me ask you this. Because I was
Mhm.
listening to I be listening to the English boxing pot. Well, not English. Well, yeah, I guess from England, the boys from England.
Yeah,
And they was on there today with Chris Mannix and the boy um Barry Jones, some little dude used to fight over in England and shit. I like them though, right? Well, not Chris Mannix so much, but I like to do Barry Jones because he used to be a fighter. You know what I
right.
mean? So I like to listen to his takes. But what if Boots goes 12 rounds?
If he go 12 with Karen again,
For Karen again.
that mean Karen just know how to get the fuck up out of there.
That's bro. Listen, I never seen nobody do that with that type of energy, G. And you fight, you train, bro. You can't move around like for 12 rounds,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That's amazing. Like people don't know, like when you getting punched and getting hit, and I watched that fight about 3-4 times. I think it maybe was like the seventh and the eighth. Man, Boots put it on him. He caught
Yeah.
up to him and put it on him. He not only can run, he got a chin.
Yeah,
That boy,
motherfucker tough.
man, listen, bro, listen. I don't know what they paid him, like, cause I'm still kind of baffled that he actually took the fight again. And like you said, maybe he thought he saw something. Maybe he thought he learned something. I don't know, man. I'm very interested in seeing that fight. Did you
I like
watch? Did you watch the Peacock fights yet?
the which one was it? Which one we talking about?
Remember I hit you and asked you, was you watching the fights on Peacock?
Who was fighting though?
It was it was uh the main event was Adam Azim and I think the boy's last name was Davis.
I don't know if I watched it.
Yeah, it's you probably didn't. Well, you probably ain't. Cause I keep telling y'all about this boy Junaid Bostan, man. I want somebody to watch this dude. He fight at 154 pounds, man. He beat, as a matter of fact, cause we got the D on the line. He beat one of Tony Harrison's fighters on the Bam Sunny card.
Mm.
Cause during the build up, they was
Oh,
talking a lot of shit to each other. I can't think of the young boy's name, cause the young boy was talking shit. Well, he from
Yeah,
Detroit, so you know he gonna talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Tony Harrison was trained. Tony Harrison was in his corner, and
yeah.
the boy beat him. Man, 154 pound, a young boy. He only 22 though. He only
Oh, all right.
22,
He a
man.
kid.
But
Yeah.
yeah. But I like him though. He kind of reminds me of Ben Whitaker with the speed and the
I
athleticism and
know
all
what
that.
time I
But
got to save right here. Hold on.
He checking it out now. Karen, I feel like Karen
Damn.
specialized in getting the fuck up out of there.
Because I forgot his name, but I'm about to see.
You heard me,
Oh,
EH?
here you go. He out the current gym, too. You talking about DeVale Smith?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. He said it's on
I'm not sure.
Peacock, but they got it. It's saved on there.
Yeah. You can go in there and watch all the fights. I don't know if you watched the Frazier Clark and damn, what's my nigga name that knocked Frazier Clark out? Damn, fuck, I forget his name. The
Yeah, I gotta go
heavyweights.
back and look.
Damn. But yeah, they all on there though. They all on there. Yeah, they all saved on there. Yeah,
Yeah.
G, I'm just thinking about that shit with Karen, man, because that shit is amazing, man. You know what I mean? I don't want to be hearing a whole bunch of shit from motherfuckers if this motherfucker's coming in and running around again. You know what I'm saying?
But
You know.
people gotta understand, right? That's still showing a level of elite being able to get up out of there like that. That shit not easy. People tried to make fun of Boots because nobody knew Karen, but we only don't know him because of where he come from. You know what I mean? He from another country, nowhere near America. You know what I mean? So for him to get the fuck up out of there the way he was doing it, and he returned some shots here and there, but
Right.
you gotta respect him. If he fought, if he fought somebody else, it just make me wonder how would it look. You know what I mean? I want to see him. I wanted to see Karen fight like Rashidi before he got another shot at Boots. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not mad at Boots for fighting him because I didn't get him the first time. So the mission is to get him this time. You know what I mean?
Man,
So
can't nobody be mad at Boots about shit. Boots want to fight everybody. Everybody ducking him. That's it. It is what it is with that. If motherfuckers ain't got to that point yet, like you're not only a hater, something is wrong with you mentally. Cause
mm,
everybody ducking that young boy, man. But like, and then Karen had what 2 or 3 fights since Boots
yeah, he had
knocked out
three.
Right.
two.
He
Yeah,
had
3
three.
knocked out 2. Went the decision with 1. So
Yep.
evidently, and I don't care who it is. I ain't got to know who it is. They putting people in front of him, and he's beating them. He only lost the Boots. And then he
Yeah.
get in the ring and do that, like you said. But see, people don't. That's not a street fight. It's boxing. You can't do what you want. If you're in a street fight, you can trip a dude, make you stop running. You can grab his arm. You can't
Yeah.
do that in boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if a guy that's skilled in defense and how to get away, like that, it's just it is what it is with that. I'm just because I'm starting to hear the chatter, and I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers want to start this shit, so now you want to be able to use that as an excuse why people shouldn't have to fight him. And I never understood the arguments about undefeated records and who somebody fought
Mm.
because Every Hall of Famer that I'm aware of, every Hall of Famer, bar none, none of them have all undefeated wins on fighters on their records. Everybody have a, you know what I'm saying? Like they're not all undefeated. Like Floyd beat Shane, he beat Cotto, he beat Pacquiao. You know, he beat all these great fighters, but none of them were undefeated when Floyd beat him.
Right.
So how can you're gonna go through any your favorite fighter, go through all of them. None of them beat all undefeated fighters. And we don't know every boxer.
Right.
We didn't know who Cav Velasquez was till he got in the ring and put Bud down. And yeah, he put Bud down. Bud got back up and fought like the mean motherfucker he is and stopped him. But he put him down. But I didn't know who Cav Velasquez was.
Right.
And all I watch is boxing. I don't watch any other sports. So it's just like nobody really like knows unless you a trainer and you watching and you can see like, yeah, this boy can fight. Because I remember Bread. I remember listening to Bread on the interview, and Bread was like, and this was before the Cool Boy fight. Bread was like, man, I got Anyway on my pound for pound. And I'm like, I didn't really know nothing about Anyway. I probably just seen 1 or 2 fight. And I'm like, Bread got him on his pound for pound. And I respect Bread's opinion. So I'm like, so after he beat Cool Boy, I'm like, shit, he got my respect. Because Cool Boy had what, 10 undefeated fighters on his record?
Yeah, 9, 10,
you know, 9, 10, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. And then you beat somebody like that. I gotta take my hat off to you. I just hope that you clean. You know what I mean? Because you want everybody to come where you at. You don't want to go nowhere else and fight. Everybody got to come over there. And then before the first time they were supposed to meet, all of a sudden you get some injury.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was a little, but yeah.
Carbon 12, you're joint muted.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Oh, my bad. What's the word, G?
Wait, what you
But
say,
nah,
G?
I agree, EH. Shit, me and G, I asked G that when I interviewed him, what he thought about NUA possibly, being juiced up. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people don't want to talk about that, though. You got people over here testing positive. You know what I'm saying? So what's the likelihood over there? They might have some whole little Shaolin type, steroid type shit going on. You never know.
Listen,
so
absolutely.
I salute Cool Boy for going over there, though. You know what I'm saying? Because he was on a good streak. He ain't have to, duck, he could have ducked or, went another route, but he went over there to see what was going on. So I respect it. But yeah, man, I can't put shit past none of these boxes, man, when it comes to that.
Cool Boy don't fight cans. You name one tomato, you can think that Cool Boy don't fight no cans, bro.
But
that's my man, bro.
You know why?
Why?
Let's say this. What if Cool Boy was a puncher? Would they fight him? Let's say Cool Boy had 19, 20 knockouts out of his 22 wins. Would they fight him?
I doubt it.
No.
I feel like
not unless he was bringing in that tank bag.
I feel like Cool Boy, right. I feel like Cool Boy, with guys fuck up with him, they take the fight with him because they think he can't punch, and then they get in there. Shit don't always go their way because he not only do he got a little punch on him, he a dog. You know what I'm saying?
He a dog, the fucking dog, bro. Yeah.
So I always wonder will motherfuckers fight him. That's a great question, though.
Because when I see guys get in the ring,
what up, Greg? What up, y'all?
What's up, Brody?
What's going on, dude?
Hey, bro,
when I see guys get in the ring and do that superhuman shit, and I mean, fighters are superheroes to me. You know what I mean? Like, cause the one time I put some gloves on was in the ring, bro. I know it takes a lot to do that, and then you training all the time. But when these guys is doing that superhuman stuff, like that shit just when it just looks unreal like that, bro. Like I just be thinking something up. Then I look at all those other circumstances surrounding that. You don't want to leave your country. Okay, we got to give you a pass on that because you bring in so much money. So it's like if a guy want to make money, of course he will go there. But I don't know. It's just suspicious to me.
Hey, Greg, I want to ask you a quick question. Something you said that I just disagree with, and I'm just looking for further explanation. You said that Boots was gonna give a funeral to my man Stanionis. You said, yo, I watched the Stanionis fight. and like that's like a funeral service. I just disagree with that. I would still favor Boots, but I think I think that's one of his toughest fights at the welterweight joint. I think that's his toughest one over Barrios, over Norman, all of them, because he got a good jab. He a real fighter. He got a good amateur background. He got a great skill set, and I don't think Boots been in the ring with somebody like that. And then, like, of course, Stanionis ain't been in the ring with somebody like Boots. But bro, Stanionis is like a real guy. I got him rated very high in the welterweight. So why you think that? I just watched this fight last night, literally.
I like standing on this too, right? And I think he the more sturdy out of the champions, the other champions. But the thing is, it's always gonna come down to this. At 47.
Mm,
54 might be different, but at 47, it's always gonna come down to what a guy can take.
yeah.
The last guy just suffered broken ribs, jaw.
You ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying? He got his ass beat. And that was within a 6 round margin. Not even six, because they ain't even start the six.
Right.
So we talking about in a full 5 round margin. That's the kind of pain he giving out.
I think I,
I don't think Stanion is taking that for 12 rounds.
I think standing up. So yeah, that's a real thing. But I think Stanionis can inflict damage as well. And I don't know if Boots we got to see it. Like Stanionis gonna let his hands go. He gonna be in there, and he's there to be broken down because of the style that he fight in, for sure. But
Yeah.
I just want to see Boots, see if he could take that as well. You know what I'm saying? So
And I'm
and then
and I'm gonna say this. I'm not against nothing that you saying. You
mm,
absolutely right. But when you go fuck with Boots, you fucking with the Ringling brothers. It's a lot going on when you get in there.
that's
It's a
real
lot
shit.
going on. You got animals over there, motherfuckers walking on motorcycle. You got what they be having, a bear on the motorcycle, all types
Yeah,
of shit. Over
yeah,
here they got fire breathing tigers and shit. It's all types
yeah.
of shit going on. That's what
Yeah.
you got to deal with.
That's
But
real shit.
but no, I can see why you say what you say about
Yeah,
Stanionis. He
yeah,
is sturdy, but I
yeah.
just don't see how he gonna get the fuck up out of there. I can see him giving it out,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't see him getting up out of there.
I got you. I
I feel
got you.
like he too tough. Like no,
No,
I
he
ain't.
is.
Know
Yeah,
what I
he
mean?
a dog. Like, you got to kill me in this motherfucker. Like,
Yeah,
one of them
yeah.
type. Motherfucker. Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
that's
Hey, yo,
probably why I
last
use that
question,
term.
and I'm up out of here. Last question, and I'm up out of here. Yo, bro, like Bam Rodriguez gonna be there next week. Like, have you had a chance to see him in the gym? How you feeling about him? Like, have you had a chance to see him, talk to him? Like, what's your feel of him?
He a real laid back dude, calm dude. You could tell he always thinking. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? I watched him work out a little bit, real sharp. What I like about Bam from watching him on the TV, watching him fight, you never know what Bam you're gonna get. What I mean is, you know you're gonna get something good, but you don't know if I'm gonna get Bam the good boxer, Bam
yeah,
the good brawler,
right,
Bam. You know what I'm saying? He could do it all,
right.
and I like that kid. You know what I mean? But I think we in for a show with him.
Hell
I think
yeah, he
he
got a show. Hell
and I
yeah.
think it was great of him to come to the East Coast because you know we gonna win over more fans like that.
That was a great move. I like how Eddie Hearn moving him. Eddie Hearn moving him in the right way. And but look, I actually saw the dude that he fighting. I watched this fight with Andrew, some little Australian buddy. Buddy not no slouch. He like a veteran. Like Bam has been known to kind of take certain guys lightly sometimes. Like he might not be up for certain fights. Like with the champions, he gonna be locked in. But sometimes if he not really up for it, like if it's not no unification or something like that, he might take his, just get like a little lax in there. So he just gotta be locked in. But I think he gonna put on the show. He in Philly, great crowd and all that. You know what I'm saying? I think he gonna be locked in. I fuck with Bam heavy. He like one of my favorite fighters for sure.
For sure.
Me too,
Yeah.
man.
All right, Greg. Thank y'all, man. Salute, bro. I'm out, bro.
All right, brother
All right,
Khaled.
Brody. Man, the truth.
What's the deal? What we on?
Yo, what's good?
What's up, Big Motion?
How you? What's good, Greg? What's good, my peoples?
I'm chilling. What's up?
What's going on, bro?
Cool. Yo, I was trying to get up with you the other day. I was trying to ask you who you think will win out of in a fight with Keyshawn and Abdullah Mason.
Mm. I just think right now it's too early for Abdullah Mason. And I say that because Keyshawn been through the fire as an amateur and a pro. he been in some good fights, especially the fight he get ready to have against Lemos. That's a good
That's
fight.
gonna
You know what I mean?
that's
So what I'm trying to
Lemos
say
ain't
is
nobody to be slept on.
right. And what I'm saying is Keyshawn's been tested in that way already. Even in that last fight, that guy was a puncher. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Yeah,
and I'm saying the kid Abdullah Mason is very sharp, very calculated, good puncher, good jab on him, combination puncher. He do it all, but we ain't seen him up against nothing mean yet. So I would
that's
take
true.
Keyshawn. You know what I mean?
We ain't never see him like really be battle tested.
Right.
But I feel like he that like he gonna be one of them guys.
No, no, he definitely like blue chip bull. Like he like the first pick of prospects that I would go with be a champion in the future and holding it down. Yeah. But
That's
I think Keyshawn is still a live guy and a tough task for a guy like him, only because of what they both been up against. Keyshawn been up against some good competition and Abdullah just been getting fed just right. The right diet.
Can I ask y'all a quick one?
Go ahead.
What about Keyshawn versus Cruz, Andy Cruz?
Ooh. That's
that's
it.
good.
See, I
That's a
think
good
what
one.
that fight,
The
I think what that fight gonna come down to is the 12 round system. Can Andy Cruz handle that? Because we know Andy Cruz could beat him in the 3 round system, but can he beat him in the 12 round system? Because I
Is
don't
Andy
yeah,
think
Cruz
that's what I
fighting
want to
12
see.
rounds yet?
no, Andy Cruz only been fighting 10 rounders.
Yeah, he
Yeah, he just
fighting 10
started fighting
rounds.
tens.
Low key, Andy only got what do you Andy got 3, 4 fights?
Four, I think
And you
four.
gotta
Yeah,
not to cut you
about
off, but the
four.
pros is different from the amateurs too.
For
I feel like
sure.
Keyshawn could pull it off.
Yeah. Only reason I'm saying I don't know. I think Keyshawn is the better pro, but I feel like Andy Cruz, he got like some medicine that Keyshawn don't like taking. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Yeah,
AG,
Nah,
I can't
yeah,
even
yeah.
say if he's the better. I don't think we've seen enough of Ovid do like
true,
skill
true.
wise. You had to favor Andy, of course, right? But Andy only got 4 fights, right? So and Keyshawn really just started. Has Keyshawn done the 12? Yeah, I know he's doing tens, but has he done the 12?
Yeah.
Nah, nah, he did.
I
He
think
doing
he
No, I
10.
did.
think
He did.
I don't
no,
think
I
I
he's
don't
done
think
think
he
the
he doing
did.
he doing
12
10.
yet.
I think his last fight was 10.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Yeah,
so
interesting.
I feel like I feel like it's early all the way around to
hey,
even
what
That
really
up?
could be a
gauge what
way
they're gonna
bigger
be.
fight like down the line.
Hey, what
Oh
I
no,
will say, I noticed though, Andy sitting down on his punches. Andy done got him a knockout too. You see what I'm saying? So, I think what he training with Bozy, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
So, you know, I think that's a good matchup. It got to happen at some point. It needs to, you
yeah.
know.
I think that's like 2 years
I didn't
away
even
though.
know he was training with
Yeah,
Bozy. That kind of makes a difference too.
Yeah.
and he look like he's learning. So, from what I seen,
And he already
Somebody
got
said
like history with him.
but
somebody said him and
Yeah.
the boy Bob said him and Albright was the 12 rounder.
The Keyshawn last fight.
Oh yeah, it was the one of no
yeah, yeah,
contest.
yeah,
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 yeah.
damn.
that's why he
Okay.
was seeming so tired them last 2 rounds.
Yo, that fight wasn't no 12 rounder. What?
Cause he was off the weed, bro. He was like, yeah, man.
Nah, he ain't on that no more.
Hey yo,
Nah,
nah, that
for that
that
fight.
fight wa- that fight wasn't no 12 rounder, yo.
It
That
probably
fight was a
wasn't.
10 rounder.
From what
That
I
was a
know, I,
10.
It was a 10
I
rounder.
only know him for 10 rounders. It could have. I don't know though.
Remember, 12's got to be either title eliminators or for a belt.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Right. Shit.
Does
Oh
Andy want
yeah.
that fight? He's saying he do.
Does
Hmm.
who want that fight?
Yeah.
Andy. Andy Cruz.
Andy.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, to be honest with you, you watch this nigga up close. He incredible, bro. And he's like some dudes don't live up to the hype when they come over. Nah, he every bit of that.
What
What you
weight
think
is
about the
Cruz
fight though,
fighting
Mill?
at right now?
I don't know. Like, of course, because Andy is in close proximity, I get a chance to see more of him,
Mm-hmm.
right? But like, it's early in Andy's development, especially with getting the Boziana style and merging that with Cuban style. And I feel like right now Keyshawn is facing like a tier higher of competition because he got more fights. So I don't know, man. I think you would have to favor Andy slightly because he done beat him 3 times. But you know, the pros is different. So it's one of them Jones we just gonna have to see.
Word.
Yeah, pros definitely, yeah, sure.
And then styles make fights. It's I mean, I feel like it's low key like a Ryan and Devin situation. As to where it's like Ryan didn't have too much of the boxing skills, and you know what I'm saying? He just really had the speed and some power behind that left hook. But he had like just like history with him in the amateurs.
You forgot quality enhancements. You forgot to throw that.
The high speed.
You forgot to throw the enhancements in it.
The
No,
high
but
speed.
I think that right now, like if it were to happen now, Keyshawn will have more of an edge because he has more pro experience. But the more fights and the more time Andy get with both, I don't know, man.
Mhm.
It might
Man,
behoove Keyshawn to take it early as opposed to take it later.
Mm-hmm.
True. Cause him training with Boozy do make a big difference.
Hey, Gene Bean, what you smoking on, Cos? What's the strand?
What's up, fellas? What's going on?
What's the word?
Oh no, we know
big.
Detroit fight.
What
Feel
up,
me?
though?
Shout out to Detroit, man. Detroit been
Hold on,
Listen,
fucking
what
up,
up,
y'all,
dog?
man.
man.
I'm
Hold
just
on.
listening.
Yeah, what up,
Uh,
dog?
Did somebody ask Keyshawn Kid Austin?
I
Come on,
know.
yo.
Yeah.
Come on, yo. Come
I'm
on,
putting
yo.
my money on
I'm just
Keyshawn.
listening. Shit.
Yeah, that's
Come on,
Keyshawn
yo.
all day.
Keyshawn to beat the shit out of Kid Austin. We gotta keep the shit a beam. Like, come on, man. Like,
Hey Mill, but is it a good fight?
is it a good fight? Is it a
No,
fight that I would want to see? Yeah, but I know the outcome. It's like,
I think
yo,
I think it's an entertaining fight.
it's going to be an
Yeah.
entertaining fight. But we all right. So Kid Austin is Kid Austin is underrated and overrated at the same time, right? They're
Mm,
feeding. Would you say they're feeding Abdullah just right? They're feeding Kid Austin just right. They're giving him a bunch of blown up 26s, and he's doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing in there. He destroying them. But now you asking him to go in there in his first real test is a fucking silver medalist that, like, if you look at Keyshawn, he checks every box, right? He
Hmm.
don't do anything great or superb, but the nigga's all eights, right? You know Keyshawn got a chin. You seen that tested. You know he got power. You know he got skill. You know he got speed, right? You know he got IQ. He has all these things. Now I can't say that, he got Vince Carter hops or a Steph Curry jump shot,
Hmm.
but he'll bang on you. He can hit the three. He can hit the mid range. He can beat you off the dribble. And when
mm,
you look at Kid Austin, you only see one way Kid Austin could fight or beat Keyshawn. But I've seen Keyshawn beat dudes in a multitude of ways.
mm-hmm.
So there ain't no Andy Cruz across, from him. That's Kid Austin, man. Nah, kid, he gonna beat the shit out of Kid Austin, bro.
I think it'd be a good
Yeah.
fight though. I would like to see
For how long it lasts.
yeah, he might get him
it.
out of the second round. He might get him
Kid
out of there.
Austin, Kid Austin gonna press the issue, G. And Keyshawn a little throw, like that little nigga mean, yo.
Mm-hmm.
He like
Yeah.
I
I rock
remember
with
I remember
Keyshawn.
you said this to me. You checked the shit out of me, G. You talked about the Frank Martin and the Javante Davis thing, how Tank was like getting like all in his face and he was letting Tank be too comfortable in his space, touching him and all that.
Right.
Word.
Tank ain't doing that shit to Keyshawn. Keyshawn will throw a punch or elbow or knee at that press conference,
Uh,
Like he's not letting you do all that to him. So yeah, he a little different,
I like it.
Who you got winning
So
that?
who?
He said Tank and Keyshawn.
Ooh.
So, Greg, what you think about uh what you think about the Davis brothers versus
Who?
Mm-hmm.
What he
You
say?
heard?
I think he cutting up. I can't really hear him.
I think he said the Davis
The
brothers versus
Davis
the
brothers
Vargas
versus the
brothers.
Vargas brothers.
That's a weird mix up. Cause two of the
Yeah.
Vargas brothers, they 135 pounds,
I
130
was saying, what
pounds.
you think about that, Greg? Who you think will win that between the brothers?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
think
I
the
can't
Davis
really
brothers will
say.
win. I think the Davis brothers will win.
Ain't one of the Vargas like a 160?
Yeah, one of them is a 60, but the other two they little.
They smaller than
Well,
Keyshawn.
No, one of them fight at 35, the other one fight at 30 or 35, and then the big brother's the 160.
Oh, the big brother fight at 160.
Yeah, but
yeah,
Oh,
he
he
like the
like
pop size.
but he not really confident.
No, the
I
other
don't know.
the boy Amato, he's not that good. The boy
Amato can
cute.
fight, but he a head case. Like
I
he'll be doing good at one point and then just shut down.
saw him against Sean Garcia. He stopped
Sure.
him, but nah,
Yeah,
he not really skilled. Like he gonna bring it, but nah, the Emiliano he can go.
yeah, he the one that can fight.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I'm trying to read the what's the name?
Hey G, I got a question
Yo,
for you real quick. So I think she under the Floyd Schofield card. Sister Fundora,
oh
she
yeah,
fighting for undisputed. I'm trying to see
yeah,
that.
she could fight, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
The
I seen her
sister,
last.
the sister's the sharpest one, skill wise.
Wait, it's another sister? Or are you saying versus her brother?
No, compared to her brothers, she the
Oh,
sharpest
okay,
one.
okay. Yeah, yeah. I see what you're saying, especially versus Tim Tszyu. I see what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Cause I guess people be saying like Fundora don't like use his jab enough because he
right.
for his height. So yeah.
word if I'm door like 7 feet.
Who y'all like? Earl Spence and Fundora. Who y'all going with?
Holy
Mm.
shit! Oh man, do I gotta say it, yo?
I
Say it.
Man, please don't say
I
it.
I
Please
feel
don't.
like
Earl fans don't get mad at me.
Drop
Fundora
it
gonna
on me,
stop.
man.
Please don't
He
say
gonna
it,
stop
man.
Earl.
Oh my
That's
god.
yo,
Gonna
crazy.
I
stop
think
Earl,
the
man.
same thing, bro.
That's not the fight that you go into off of everything that Earl's went through in these past couple years. Like, nah, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not the one, yo.
And then how
And
tall is
I'm
Errol? Like 5'9"?
Facts.
And Pandora throwing
Yeah.
them bitches too. You know,
remember.
I don't know. He ain't Arrow didn't look good trying to stand in the paint with Bud, man. Bud beat him
Yeah.
at his own game. He stood in the paint with him. You know what I'm saying? And he got outclassed. You know.
Getting
And
hit
then
to
when you look at
another
you taking the court to what he had going on outside the ring, and it's a lot of stuff to his narrative. Is but he got to get better footwork, and
uh,
he just need a whole new. He just need to chill out for a minute or something. I don't know. Go Keith Thurman for a little bit, and
I ain't gonna lie, they could have gave him a can.
What's
They
you
that?
should
say,
have gave him a tomato can.
Yo, if you're gonna keep it a bean, right? The things that Earl does well doesn't go with it doesn't go with Fundora, yo. It's like
yeah,
Earl, everything comes off the jab, right? If Earl don't touch you with the jab or touch your glove with the jab, he can't activate any of his combinations, right? He'll just
Mm.
Right.
automatically reset. Right? So you talking about going in there with a dude 6'6"? Like with Earl is not a shifty fighter. He's not a fleet foot fighter. He's not a guy that can get in and get out. He's not a counter
yeah.
puncher, right? I just don't see it. He gonna come with that plain hoagie shit.
Word.
And
Fondora's gonna be way back here. That shit gonna
yeah,
be
bro, he's
bing, bing.
yeah, it's not the John, man. That's not it, yo.
So you say that's a
Damn.
bad fight, Mill?
It's a bad fight stylistically as is. And then if you add with Earl's what Earl's been through in these last couple of years, I think it is one of them Jones where we damn near tearing up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
feel me?
agree.
Like, damn, like
He about to get put in a Tszyu situation.
Damn. Y'all feel that's how y'all feel?
I
Man,
don't. I think it's gonna look different than the Tim Jones joint was bad, yo. After
I
the
think
second
Fundora
round,
might knock
everybody
him out, bro. Fundora might knock him out, man.
stopped him, but the Tim Tszyu joint was that's one of I don't think it get any worse than that. He
Tim
got
Zoo John
treated,
was
yo.
Tim Zoo John was so crazy. I'm about to watch it again as soon as we get off of here. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was crazy.
Oh my God.
Yo,
yeah, you ain't lying,
I was
bro.
hey
outside
man,
Damn.
when the fight happened.
Yo,
I'm like, yo, I'm
I
about to run
tried.
in the house to watch the fight. Yo, I go in the house and it was over 2.5. I pop back out. They like, yo, I thought you was watching the fight. I'm like, it's over with. He stopped him.
Right. I thought
yo,
I thought I thought that shit was erased out of my mind, but you just put that shit back in my mind. So
yo.
now I gotta watch it again.
The crazy thing is, me and G was on the phone like right before the fight, and I'm like, yo, I don't like this fight for Tim Tszyu. Yo. I didn't think it would look like that. I thought he would
Hmm.
win like a controversial decision, or he would lose, just
Right.
decision. But I didn't like the fight coming off the the shit with Fundora. But that joint, it made me uncomfortable watching. I'm looking around at the people in my crib, like, yo, damn, this joint going left. Like, you know what
Man, I was just watching
Yo.
that shit, man.
Real shit. That
Nah,
shit
yeah,
was
he got
ugly.
cooked.
Who was that?
I
He
mean?
beat Tony Harrison, right?
Tim Zoo
Yeah,
did.
He started looking shaky after that to me. I started not believing him after Tony because I liked the Tony Harrison. I really thought Tony Harrison was gonna win it, but he got it, and I started watching him from there to see, because he just kind of came out of nowhere for me. You feel so?
I think if Tony Harrison had more time to get ready, he would probably would have pulled it. But I
Mhm.
think he had like 3 weeks for that fight.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
Wait, is it was 6 weeks, Greg? How many is it?
Well, 6 weeks is considered a camp, but he really only had like 3 weeks for that fight because he was supposed to fight. He was supposed to fight somebody else, and then Harrison stepped in.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense.
yo, he fucking treated Zoo, yo. Now that I'm thinking
Nah,
about it,
yo, he cooked
Greg
him
got me
bad.
thinking about it. He fucking treated him, yo.
Yeah, I
That
gotta
joint was
watch that
bad.
again.
That's a bad joint.
I gotta go watch
Yo,
that again. I ain't
Bad.
gonna
anytime you
lie.
get knocked down 4 times in 3 rounds, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
and his face, the way his face was looking was like, oh shit,
Yeah,
like
his
he
shit
ain't
was
know where the
pretty bad.
fuck he was at.
He was touching his head like he was in the Fundora fight.
Yo,
I'm
but
like,
I never
oh
thought
man, this shit ain't looking like
Tim
this.
Tim Tszyu a solid fighter, but he was a product of really, really good matchmaking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And people kind of like got beside themselves a little bit, especially when it's a
Right.
fighter that comes from a different place. It's like, all right, he beat Terrell Goucher. Everybody beats Terrell Goucher, right? But he got
yeah,
drafted in that. He beat Ocampo. Like Spence stopped Ocampo in 1 round at 47, and then he went back to Mexico and ran it up.
right.
And then
Yeah.
he beat Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison was like 35, 36, been stopped 3 times. So then
Yeah,
off of those performances, everybody like, oh, he'll beat Charlo. He'll beat this
Right.
guy. He'll beat that guy. And when you look at the skill set, like he's a solid fighter. But when you think about like dudes like Jesus Ramos, Lubin,
yeah,
your your Madrimovs, your Fundoras, you can see them giving him problems in a
Yeah.
fight.
yeah.
But I ain't expect that, y'all. I ain't expect that.
Hey, Marley Marl, appreciate the donation. He said, "Is Hamza Shiraz a dog, or is 160 just really weak?"
Maybe
I
both.
like,
Oh,
I like him. I think he is a dog.
yeah, dude.
I
Yeah,
like
but
him.
160 is definitely ass though, yo.
That's the one that beat Ammo, right?
Like he said, they ass.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
160.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It
160
ain't
ass
nothing
though,
going
yo.
on.
I don't know. I think Ma's still a dog, man. I'm sorry, man.
Yo,
Sorry.
Maul ain't that
But he fighting at 168.
Maul
right?
ain't at 60.
Yeah, I'm
Maul,
sorry.
Yeah.
Maul moving to
He
68, yo.
He was. I'm sorry. He was my favorite 160. I'm sorry.
Shiraz
Yeah,
might have just came in at a good time. Is it good timing for him?
great
Could
time.
be.
Possibly.
He should fight the dude Zanenbeck. They should fight. Might as well.
No, they ordered that fight, so it looking like that's next.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I was reading that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Janabek is a monster.
Yeah, he got the
It,
other dude out of there.
I think that they putting Maul against Cornflake because they think that Maul be able to get a win and then put him in a fight with Canelo.
Right.
That's what I think their mood is. They're trying to build him back. So that's a fight that we always wanted to see. So
Right.
now Cornflake
Damn.
just got to go in there and just play the upset game.
So Cornflake definitely got the shot.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's nice. Rest he's a freak. Yeah, I don't know, man.
So
160 is open though. 160 is open.
It'll
Wide
be more
open.
intriguing, especially if Boo Boo come back.
Yeah, but still, nobody want to fight Boo Boo.
Oh, shit, I would love to see Boo Boo and
right.
Janet back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That'd
that's a
be
that'll be
good
a
fun.
good
one.
fight.
What about what's the name? He fight this week, right? Oshaki Foster.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
getting his rematch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were supposed to be on that card, right, Jay?
Me?
Yeah, you was training Hank for that card, right?
Oh no, that was yeah, New York. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, what y'all think about that fight though?
The
I
Oshaki.
think Osaki gonna get it.
Mm-hmm.
I think he'll get it. I mean, I really feel like they
I agree
robbed
too.
him a little bit, but I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like they did.
Yeah, the politics, man.
I
Yeah, they
don't.
did
I
him
kind
dirty.
of felt like they really. I don't feel like they robbed him though. I feel like he wasn't doing enough to really pull it off. I feel like he just was like making them miss, but he wasn't making them pay at
Mm,
certain times.
okay.
And Conceição, he was like, I feel like he was landing like the more effective shots. Like them shits, his shits was coming, boom, boom, boom. Like they was damn near knocking Oshaki over. Like
Yeah. We getting a stoppage. Y'all think he gonna
Yo,
stop him?
fuck no.
Oshaki,
I
Nah,
don't think so.
nah.
nah, I don't think he
Yo,
gonna stop him. If it's
But
hey
a
it's
G, let's
all right,
keep
stoppage,
it a
all right,
bean.
let's
Conceição
That
might
wasn't a
stop
good
him.
fight to watch, G. That fight
all
was
right,
terrible.
all right, but let's say this. Let's say this. Let's say Oshaki get in there and he do stop him. What do that mean for the 130-pound division?
I mean, nobody stopped him so far, so
Mm-hmm.
that'll be a statement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yo, we be putting all these pressure on like certain dudes to like unify certain divisions, but other dudes kind of like skate off like 130. When we gonna see some motion at 30?
Yeah,
When we gonna
Yeah,
see some real motion at 40?
yeah.
When we gonna see some motion at 47 now?
word.
Well, you know
It's
what
like dudes,
47.
yeah, but dudes is getting passes. It's like motherfuckers going to fight Abel Ramos, who lost like 2 of his last 3 fights. How does he get a shot?
Real shit. That is the question. Do you
Can I
think? Do
say
you
something?
think Barrios? You think Barrios really would fight Boots, or you think he don't even? He not even interested.
No,
nah, man.
No,
I think that Barrios as a fighter would fight anybody, but Bob and Louis the Cubist ain't stupid, right? Fans could talk about resumes and all that, but there's a reason why certain fighters can't get fights. And the
Mm,
people in boxing know it's not the biggest secret in the world. That kid is a fucking like once in a generation kind of talent,
mm-hmm.
and don't nobody want to let him. Don't nobody want to sacrifice their fighter to make him into what we all know he could and should be.
Mm.
yeah.
That's a fact.
So you saying niggas ain't ready for their funerals just yet?
Mm-mm.
Hey Jay,
Nah,
you
man.
s- you seen it like you see as much as I've seen, Jay. Motherfuckers be saying that I'm a homer, I'm biased, I'm all these things. Nah, dog. I've seen fellas, look, I've never seen no shit like this before in my life.
Yeah, pure athlete
And
and a
mean.
student.
Some people just got the it factor, man. When I first seen Floyd, I just knew it was it. You feel what I'm saying? I feel the same way about Boots, bro. I ain't gonna lie. A year ago, I said he's gonna probably be pound for pound in the next 2 years. You feel me? But I see what's
Yeah.
the politics. Bro, been just whatever timeline you fall in line. You know what I'm saying? You can see that he been trying to fight people, and for Bud to see, you know what I'm saying, that he reminds him of a younger, him. You got brothers, niggas die in the ring. So
Mm-hmm.
you got people that actually earn their keep and feel like, okay, the money wise. I don't want to give him a shot because of this. But if we just talking about fighting in the sport, like shit, I think Tommy Hearns fought Roberto Duran when he was like 25. I think Roberto Duran was in his 30s. You know what I'm saying? So like, just make the fights happen. You know what I mean? Like, just stop ducking them. That's what I feel like niggas is doing. If we just being real, because Barrios, to me, the Boots and Barrios fight should have happened probably a year ago. And
Mhm.
in my eyes,
I agree.
you know what I'm saying. But I don't run the shit. You know what I'm saying. So I feel like a lot of people just ducking him. But you
Mhm.
can't. You know what I mean. He should. I feel like personally he should conquer 147. You know what I'm saying. He got a good father in his corner. Focus on
Mm-hmm.
legacy, the same way Floyd did. He come from a fighting family. Conquer 147, become undisputed, then move up to 154 because it's a long game. You know what I'm saying? He could
Word.
preserve himself and really get the accolades to where what niggas is saying about him now, it ain't gonna matter. You know what I
here's
mean?
the
And he's
thing
the
though, you
type of
gotta get the
fighter who doesn't like to get
opportunities
hit.
to
Go ahead.
you can only like you gotta get the opportunities to though. That's what's crazy. Like I feel what you're
Yeah,
saying,
I
but
agree.
with all the promotional companies and the networks and like people are protecting their investments is like Brian Norman Jr. I felt like people didn't ask the right questions and I'm guilty of that though. I'm gonna say I let my relationship with that team prevent me from asking the right questions because the right question to ask it would be if it's such a low ball offer, okay, well, what is Bob offering you?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Because your promoter and whatever you are getting determines your market value, right? So if that's a low ball offer, but Bob is only offering you 300-400 for your next title defense, then that's not a low ball offer.
Right.
Word.
That's above your market value. Now, if you want to say like, okay, but it's a unification. All right, cool. Well, why isn't Bob putting in on this fight, or what is Bob's offer to Boots for a unification bout? Him coming over the top rank. Oh, is Bob?
Word.
If Bob's unwilling to, then the 1.7 really isn't low because your own promoter isn't investing in you to either unify or to be the kind of star that you may think that you are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They ain't trying to fight Boots, man. Boots coming like a Roy Jones for this era.
Yeah, pay per view. He's pay per view. Like I said, some fighters you can just see it in them, bro. Like, fuck how you feel. Like the talent there. So I agree. I feel like they ain't trying to take the fights with him. You know what I'm saying? But it's only a matter of time. They can only run out. They got to get out the way. And I feel like people are really getting to see. You know what I'm saying? The transition that he coming from. And seeing why he was calling these guys out. So at some point, it's gonna be known. Like y'all was ducking. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was ducking, son. For real, for real. Because he got the talent. And he collect them belts is over with. You
Yeah.
I
know,
think it's a large contingent of fan that don't want him to succeed though.
true.
They don't want a lot of fights. I'm not just even gonna say it's just him, but
Of course.
there's like dudes don't like Dev. There's like dudes that don't like Tank. There's dudes that don't like Core, and they don't want him to get fights because they want to be able to talk shit. Oh, you ain't fighting nobody. Oh, you're a bum basher. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Word.
But if they actually get a chance to get certain fights, that deep in that fan's heart, they know that man, they're gonna beat that guy. And then now you gotta give them credit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, they did it with Arrow and Bud, man. So many people was talking shit. They thought Arrow was going, clean Bud. I'm like, nah. I know Arrow's, he don't have no footwork. He's going to stay stationary. Bud can move. So I looked at that like that was a recipe for disaster. So it was good to see him overcome. To me, for that, you know what I mean.
I
And I
was
feel like that's
almost.
what, yeah, you know, one of them moments, you know, like you saying, for
He
sure.
had been trying to get that fight for years.
Yeah.
Hey,
True.
G, can I change the subject and just cook for 2 minutes and I'm a dead?
Talk to me.
All right, so this is about you, right? So I see these dudes get on there. You got your the goofy boy from Chicago, right? And then you got your Floyd Schofield seniors, and they want to bring up my man Greg's boxing record, right? But you notice how nobody ever brings up Bomac's record? That
Mm.
Bomac's boxing record doesn't determine how he trains fighters, right? And then a lot of these fans only watch the top 1% of boxing, which is not real boxing. That's dessert, right? The Canelos, the Floyds, that's dessert. Real boxing is in them fucking ballrooms and them fucking club shows. That's real boxing. That's the majority of boxing. And they don't even know how this game is played. It's like they be sitting there talking shit about G, but I've literally watched this man take fights on hours' notice, days' notice. I'm talking about I seen him fight a dude that was a foot taller than him, a foot and 100 pounds. But motherfuckers want to talk about his boxing record and shit. But meanwhile, he just got a call to be in the camp with arguably the most talented fighter of this generation. But you lead it up to the Southpaws and the Floyd Schofields and the Brian Norman seniors that G isn't who we think he is.
But you know why, Mil? Because these niggas don't get no bitches.
These things.
That's what it boiled down to, guys.
Like but they
Word,
talking shit.
nah.
It's
They
like
do
they be talking shit like Greg's faced world champions before. You feel me? Like unified world champions. He fought them. Alontes
it.
Fox. How long?
Man.
Alontes Fox is like 6'5", 6'6".
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Word.
That's what it is,
Hey,
though.
you fought Jerry Hurd. That fucked me up. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. When I seen that, I'm like, God damn. Fought G Hurd?
Yeah.
Huh? I mean, J Hurd? My fuck.
They
All
hid the
right, yeah, he
tapes, though.
official. Fuck that record.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
fuck all
I
that
don't
Word.
know
That
what
record.
they
record don't
did.
really mean too much. And
They
I've been
buried.
Greg, I've been watching you for a little minute, and I just like just off the way you be breaking stuff down, I'm like, nah, he know what he talking about. He know his boxing, bro.
Yeah. Niggas, I appreciate y'all too, man. No, but
Word.
niggas, you know,
Yeah, for sure.
niggas be bored,
For
man.
sure.
Niggas ain't never had no life for real. It's the first attention they received in a long time, probably since them niggas was infants. You know what I mean? So it is what
yo,
it is.
yo, not to instigate nothing, but like, yo, how did the Southpaw thing start? Like, what happened?
I don't even remember. I remember we was.
Floyd Schofield.
Oh yeah. When oh yup. When me and Schofield went at it or whatever, he piggybacked off of that and he made up this whole video talking about we was beefing and I was clout chasing and all this
Uh-huh.
shit. And then it went from there. But I mean, you know, these is weirdos, man. You know what I mean?
You
I
had me
don't.
crying when you said cause Shakur now. And that shit had me crying.
That's how-
Hey
Ask
yo, that
Shakur.
shit had me
Yeah, that's a
crying,
classic
bruh.
right there, bro.
Ain't that how
That's
you
a
talk?
classic.
He said Shakur now.
They know us. That
Yeah, I was
nigga
listening
said,
to that at work.
Hey
Man,
No,
you
but
fucked me up with
no, but
that.
real shit. Here's the thing, right? Did somebody that G's ever fought say that G couldn't fight? Like it's
nah.
always motherfuckers that ain't never been in the ring or never been in the ring
Right.
with G. That like, no, ask the niggas that he fought. Like next time I run into Jared Hurd, I ask Alontes Fox. The interview's up. Like
word.
ask the niggas that he fought if he can rumble. You want to listen to fucking smokers that be fucking sparring that be fucking sparring in the park. That's who you listen to. That's who you get your boxing knowledge is from. Like we
Yeah.
gonna keep it a bean. Majority of us YouTubers never boxed, right? I was a basketball player. So
Uh-huh.
all this shit that I learned is from being in the gym with guys like Greg, guys like
Mhm.
Boozy, Rel, Daoud Bey, etc. Right? So to see dudes that ain't never like really compete talk crazy is insane, yo.
Nah, for real.
Man, I wish I got in. I could get in that ring. I'm getting to them stuffs, bro. Fuck the record, man. I want to
Yeah,
get in that ring, man.
for
Shit.
sure.
And that's real rap. Cause just for me talking to Mill the last couple months, he been showing me shit. Like, no, look at this. Go back and look at that. I told him the other day, I was like, your boxing eye is getting real good. You know what I'm saying? And that,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean, come from, you know what I mean? And plus motherfuckers from Philly, like, we fucking support each other, man. So fuck the rest of y'all. Like, no, bullshit,
Ah,
bullshit.
No, he one of the coolest niggas in the world, for real. Fucking show love, man. That's all it's about. But that's what's missing from this world, man. It's a lot of people they begging for attention, and then you see somebody get a little bit of attention, they go crazy. Like I never had that problem, but it's a lot of we got to be careful because it's a lot of people like that. You know what I mean? Instead of showing love, you know what I mean? We motherfuckers out here trying to bite each other back out, and they making money off it, so they don't see nothing wrong with it. But
Right.
now, but now for real, like. I'm gonna keep it real. I've been thinking about this a lot. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I remember talking to Schofield, and the only thing he said at the end was, "It's on site." So I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, what you mean by that? Like, and I'm only asking what you mean because, like, oh hey, like you for real? Like, you know what I mean? You sure that's what you on? Because where I'm from, motherfucker tell you on site. That mean wherever we at, it's going down. So like I'm thinking to myself, like if I run into this boy, like, is he still gonna be on that? So should I just swing first? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because he said
But
that.
most
Yeah,
but
yeah.
most likely to be honest, he probably gonna forget he even said that shit. You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna look like a bully because I punched him in his mouth or whatever. I don't
or he
know.
gonna fake like you forgot.
Yeah,
No, that
Yeah.
He said fake like you forgot.
yeah. Yeah, real
I
shit.
already know
I
how
mean,
that go,
sometimes
man.
I think dudes just be talking because they on camera, so you figure you got to say something back or you got to respond a certain way. Cause that's what I wanted to ask you, G. Cause I be asking Mill all the time, and I wonder what the other panelists think when fighters are make certain decisions or they at certain places in their career. Like for instance, and I'm just using this as an example. I'm not saying he said this or he's thinking this, but as an example, if Bud would say, or Canelo would say, right now in my career, man, I don't want to take that particular fight, man. That's too tough of a fight right now. I'm gonna take these other fights, man. You know what I mean, and get this money over here. You know what I mean, I don't want to do that. Or if the other dude would have said, well, nah, I don't want to fight Boots right now. I think that's probably gonna be my toughest fight. I'd rather try to go unify with the other champions, and if he unified with a champion, like if guys talk like that, will we look at them like they bitching or something? Because I know Gia say a motherfucker bitching quick. He don't care. He's like, nah, man, he's bitching. So,
Real rap. Real rap.
but
I
for
mean, I feel
me,
like I just feel like if we in it, like if you gonna be in, be all the way in. I get the business talk, and that's basically how they cover it up, with the business talk. You know what I mean? But I if you said no, I don't want to fight him though. I'll be like, well, why? You know what I mean? What is it? You know what I mean? But if he came up with a legitimate reason, like, all right, I'm number one in the world, he number seven, and I'm looking to fight the guy with the belt, I'm like, all right, okay, I can see that. But if you just like, if that's the fight that's lined up and you like, no, I'm looking at you like, whoa, like, you know what I mean? What you mean, no? What you doing this for? Like,
okay,
if you number three and that's the number one guy, why wouldn't you want to fight the number one guy for that
Exactly.
spot? You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
But it's a lot of that. It's a lot of that going on. But what they do is they hide it with the business talk. Oh, that fight don't make sense. Since when didn't a fight make sense? It's a fight.
Yo, I be trying to understand that.
Man, oh my
Now I
God.
get it. Now I get it sometime because of the money. But bro, if you could beat the man, go in there and beat him.
my problem with
That's
Canelo was he was holding the belts. Like
Yeah.
you, Canelo, you could come fight me, and people gonna come see me get beat up because they love you. You
Right.
feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Let the belts go. Let the young boys vie for the belts and let them get on the charts. You
Right.
follow me? You let the
Right.
belts go. Morrell, David Benavidez, and Billy, they could have banged it out for the belts and they could have became undisputed or unified and then moved up to 75. But you holding the belts and man, I don't. See, for me,
Word.
like I was saying this too, because I looked at guys like I remember, like we all remember. He said he retired, but Floyd took off for 2 years. He took off for 2 years, bro, and then came back. Keith Thurman, after the surgery with the bone spurts in his elbow, didn't get no more knockouts.
Yeah.
Devin's last knockout was Antonio Moran. I forget what part of the year that was, but the December of that year is when he had that shoulder surgery. Look it up. No more
Mm-hmm.
knockout. Sometimes guys need to take a break. Sometimes a dude really legitimately need a rest. So the dude's like, man, I need a rest, man. Now, some guys, like Boots would probably fight every week if he could. You know what I mean? At this point in his career, you know what I mean? Because, hey, look, as bad as a motherfucker is, we all human. So
Yeah.
eventually your body start to wear down. But if you really truly a fan of boxing, man, look, the top ranked cards come on. They got a lot of the great young prospects. Man, listen, I make sure I watch it. Even if I watch it, on demand a week later if I miss it because I'm working.
Right.
Like a lot of times our favorite fighters, man, when they get to a certain age, they might not fight 3-4 times a year, man. Or maybe a guy at a point in his career where he feel like, you know what, man, I need a break, and then he can take a break and come back. You know what I mean? What y'all think about that?
Yeah. I
Hey,
agree.
that's
I agree.
That's true. That's true.
that's why I
Somebody that I
love
feel
Bam
like
Rodriguez, bro.
overtrains is my bad not to cut you off, bro. But
Yeah,
somebody
go
that
ahead,
I
go
feel like overtrains is like Shakur.
Mm.
ahead.
Mm.
You think that's where the injuries come from?
Yeah.
Mm.
Just from him like constantly, just constantly being in the gym. That's where the hand injuries come from.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, did you
And
see the guy that made like a
Yeah.
TikTok and was making fun of Shakur, where he was acting like he hurt his hand doing everything?
No.
nah, I
Did
ain't
y'all see
see
that
that.
shit? Like, hey,
No.
yo, bro,
Yeah, I seen
boxing
that,
to
man.
me, boxing fans be on some bullshit. It's like they don't, they're not in the gym. They don't see how hard these dudes work. Like
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, dudes come into the fights with injuries
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and don't ever say a word. But a
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker that will take off because he's sick is the same dude the same dude that will clown Shakur for breaking his fucking hand and sparring. It's like, come on.
Word.
They said it was Dean
Did
the
War
Great.
fight with one hand or something like that?
They said it was Dean the Great.
Who's Dean the Great?
The YouTube boy.
Mm.
Did he a
Yeah.
Is that
boxer, right?
Devin Haney for real, or somebody called their page that?
I can't even tell.
Yeah, Dean the Great, like a YouTuber boy that be in the gym over in the UK. He think he's sharp.
Oh, he a UK bull?
He said he
Yeah,
think he's
somebody,
sharp.
somebody, somebody gonna beat his ass. Hey, remember he was the one that did the backflip and landed on his neck. Yeah,
Oh,
Damn.
I think it was crazy. He tried to act like Tank and shit. He did a backflip in the middle of the ring, landed on his neck.
Oh, he a
yeah, that
trash
nigga
talker.
Oh
think
no, I'm about to look that up. I ain't even see that.
he on some on hot shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, you tripping. Come on,
Hey, Dev, jump in here, nigga.
man.
I'm gonna put
He
the
said,
link in.
"Dev, jump in here."
Yeah,
That's really Dev.
I don't know. You never know in this world.
Yeah.
Hey,
But
G, real quick. You think Boots could fight at 68?
I think that's where he gonna cap out at.
Uh,
Yeah, I think he
I'm
gonna
about to
cap
say,
out at
bro.
at 68.
Man, 'cause he got power like a motherfucker. Yeah.
Word,
Yeah,
Boots
he
young, so he got time to like go up.
Yeah, he might cap at 68, finish out at 68. I mean, you never know with these dudes, man. You never know with the game. You never know how the game gonna change. You know what I mean? You never
Yeah,
know
that.
Yeah.
How
who the
old is Boots?
players.
Like 26, 27?
Yeah, he's like 26, 20, yeah, 26 or something.
Word.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, he got years.
Somebody said that ain't Dev. He said blank page. Niggas acting like Devin Haney.
Hey, yo.
That's crazy.
Yo, this world we live in crazy.
Man.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be Dev. Devin had Bill reach out to you.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's some way buying some clothes fucking with some hoes, man. That's spending that money, man, having a good time, man.
Hey, that's crazy though that somebody would do that though.
Yo,
All right.
man.
Might as
Yo,
well put
there's
your face on there, your real name, and get up on here and talk business, man. Damn.
That's
I'm
all.
telling
That man said his name, Devin Haney.
Niggas crazy out here, man.
Hey,
You might as well put
yo.
Mr. Devin Haney on that motherfucker at this point.
I'm
Hey,
about to,
YSM, can I ask you a question, bro?
go ahead, cuz.
Hey, so what do you think about Inouye and him not having too many fights over here? Do you think it's a possibility that he could be juicing?
All right, if we're gonna keep it a being right at the top level, at the top level, I'm talking about dudes that's making millions of dollars. It's always a possibility. Am I gonna hang that? Am I gonna like hang that jacket on him? Nah, but I feel like I've seen Canelo test positive. I've seen Fury test positive. So would I be surprised? Nah, but I can't say that he is though.
Okay.
yeah,
Are we talking about
yeah, that's
Dev?
real shit.
No,
No, no,
we talking about Italy, but I'm
Oh,
saying like
yeah.
oh,
at this
anyway.
point, I'm never gonna say a dude won't because I'm gonna keep it a being with y'all, bro. If it's going to be the difference between me making 100,000 and a couple million, nigga, I'm doing that shit. Fuck you mean? Like, fuck that.
Hey,
Yo.
hey, remember,
Hey,
remember,
yo.
Oh
remember,
shit!
remember when Patrick Mahomes was in the Super Bowl versus the Eagles, and the nigga fucked his ankle up real bad in the first half. Then he came out with a brand new ankle, like.
Facts.
And I'm not even an Eagles fan, but it's like, come on, man. Like, come on. Motherfucker
That's
had
a
a
fact.
brand new ankle.
Yo,
Yeah.
Brand new
Hey,
ankle.
it's still scrambling and everything, bro. Like nothing happened.
Right. Nigga came off the sideline dancing and all that. Came back out there and just went crazy
yeah.
with his shit.
Hey, what y'all think about Boacek versus Mazurmov?
That's a great fight.
Mm. I
That's
like
a
I
great
want
Madrimov,
to see
bro.
that one. That's a heater.
I
Madrimov
like
be
Mad.
shocking
Man,
the shit out
Shakur
niggas
said it
though.
best.
He do.
Like Madrimov,
Who the
Yeah.
he got this run hook he be doing. That shit crazy. Like he get like a running
Yeah.
start and turn off with the hook. That shit be wild.
Yeah, he different. He hella jittery. Like, he different.
Yeah, facts.
For 12 rounds, he doing that, bro. That's crazy. That's a, yeah, man. Shit.
SP
who the,
got
who the,
Got
beats,
who
some.
the
bro.
other
Send me some
who the
beats.
other belt holders at 54?
54. Yeah, who do got the
Fundora
belts at
got
50?
two of them, right?
Fundora
And
got
then it's
two, and
Bud.
Moratayev and Bud.
Mm.
Retire. Oh, you talking about? Oh, all right, the one that just beat Tim Zoo. All right.
Yeah.
Damn. So Fundora got two.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yo,
crazy.
and we gonna keep it a being. How Fundora, how that became a unification bout is just boxing, just being boxing.
Yeah,
Purely nutty, yo.
yeah.
Because how
SP got
Boyachuk's
beats. Send
supposed
me some beats.
yeah, Boyachuk's supposed to fight Fundora, right? For the vacant,
Yeah.
right? So he got a signed contract that says I'm fighting him for the vacant. And then fucking Thurman get hurt, and all of a sudden the vacant is on the line with Tim Zoo. Like, come on, y'all. What are we doing, yo? So they just jerked my man out of his title shot. Like, and now a vacant is on the line in a unification bout. Like, what the fuck, man?
It's boxing.
Oh, I'm trying
And
to
I
get
thought they were
these
supposed to be doing a
spots.
rematch before he even fought somebody else.
I think
But I
Keith done, man. I don't think Keith coming back. Keith done, man.
oh nah, Keith is cooked.
Yeah, he done, man. He done.
Didn't
He
he
had a
like
Miss
good
blow his
career,
Ariana.
though.
shoulder out?
That motherfucker had a good career. He had a good career, and I definitely was tuning in every time he fought. Shit, no bullshit.
Yo, Keith, how many times Keith fought after 30?
Shit, like 3 times.
You saying after 30 years old?
After 30 years old, how many times did Keith fight?
I thought it was like 2.
Yeah,
Keith
about
Thurman.
No.
two.
Keith Thurman really like 55. He old as shit.
I ain't gonna lie, I had him beating Tszyu.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I think
That would have been a good
boxing.
fight.
I think his legs and his boxing ability probably would have got him the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would have been a good
Yo,
fight,
so
though. Sure.
it
But
was
his
like,
show he messed his shoulder up, so that could have played a part too. We don't know.
was it his
Yeah,
shoulder or was it his bicep?
it's his
Oh, it was his
whole
Who,
bicep,
fucking
you're
Keith?
right.
body.
Yeah.
I
He
know he
old
had
as
the
shit,
bone
man.
spurts in his elbows because he had surgery for that.
Yeah.
I was just talking about that. I remember that
What the
shit. Because, as a
Yeah,
hell?
matter of
that
fact, I think
that was
wasn't
the
it
first
Danny was
joint.
his last fight before he got that surgery?
Yeah, remember, he was supposed to fight Sean. He got into a car accident. Then he fought Sean. Then he went and he fought Danny. Then he was out for 2 years. Comes back, fights Barrios. Then fights Pacquiao. Going for 2 years. No, it wasn't Barrios. It was
Uh,
Josito Lopez. Then he comes back and fights Barrios, and then he was going for 2 years. So yeah, he's
Yeah,
fought
yeah.
4 times in 6 years.
He's definitely been fighting sporadically for sure. But I think it's the injury, man. I mean, along with the beautiful wife, but I think it was the injury, man.
Mm.
Because like you said, dudes don't come into fights 100%, man. It's probably after a while, them injuries probably be killing the motherfucker, man.
Yeah, it
Shit.
definitely take a toll on you.
Especially you got
Yeah.
to keep pushing your body. Hey, man, sit down, man. Why you always on the move?
Man.
He
My
don't know
bad,
how
G.
to chill, bro.
Hey, G, these motherfuckers got me delivering this load 2 o'clock in the morning, bro.
Oh,
I was like, man, can I deliver this motherfucker early? They tried to call and get it, you know what I mean, switched around and shit. Motherfucker was like, nah, you got to. I'm like, God damn.
and they be getting to it.
Hey, G, does it matter what a fighter got into boxing for? The reason why I ask you that is because we often see these guys as soon as they get that real good payday, then you rarely see them again.
Yo, you know what's crazy? You asked that question. I was talking about something similar with my old head, right? And he was like, look at Sugar Ray Robinson, look at Floyd, look at Sugar Ray Leonard. He was like, look at he named somebody else. He said, if you notice, he's like, them niggas really don't really love boxing. They just hate to look bad. And I was like, oh shit. I ain't fully believe it, but I'm like, I thought about it. I'm like, yo, that is a crazy aspect because motherfuckers that's pretty boys or they like they just think highly of themselves. At the end of the day, they just don't want to look bad. You know what I mean?
Damn.
So when they get in there and fight, it's really just to be the man. Like, but then you might have a motherfucker that's like a Tim Bradley or Sean Porter. And I mean, they just dogs. They super dogs. They gonna go at you. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But they don't have the best skill, but they might be in it for the legacy and they just rough. They going
Damn.
at you. You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, that's a crazy question. Even Shakur, like his style
That's
is not like
crazy.
his style, not like I'm trying to fuck you up. I'm just trying to, it's like I'm just trying to win. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
and then he and then even after one of his fights, he was like, but I ain't get hit. I ain't get hit. The game is hitting. So it's like they more like just try, it's like they more try to stay sharp, stay pretty. You know what I mean? Then you got dudes who, so that's a great question though. So I don't know. That's a great question.
So I ain't get hit.
Yeah, that's a great question.
Uh,
That's a
Hey,
cool
G,
one.
so you saying like it's a difference between a gladiator and a boxer businessman type shit? That's what you're saying?
Like, all right, they all
And they try to.
gladiators. They all gladiators, right? But you got some guys who might be in it for
Yeah.
the money, they in it for the girls, they in it for the attention. And then you got some guys who in it for
Okay.
strictly for the grit of it. Like, I don't give a fuck if I get cut. I don't give a fuck if you know what I mean, if I get knocked down, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna keep rumbling. Like a Mickey Ward. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mickey Ward
Word.
ain't give a fuck if he won or he
Hmm.
lost, but he was trying to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. And then
But
you had guys
Or
like,
Hmm. Okay.
like one of your old fighters, Gabe Rosado.
yeah, yeah, like Gabe Rosado, he was just a gangster. He didn't care. And then you had like an Aaron Pryor. Aaron Pryor was just like a real rough dog. You know what I'm saying? He didn't give a fuck what he had to go through. He could be getting his ass whooped. Next thing you know, he whooping your ass and stopping you. Like, it's some. I feel like it's some guys that's just in it for certain things. Like the fact that you know you could build your name and build fame off of it. That's cool if you're gonna put the work in. But it's
Hmm.
like some guys look at that like, man, he really a pussy. He don't really want to fight. But then you might got a guy who rough and he fight anybody, but then somebody might call him a dummy. Like, man, he dumb. He just take any fight. You know what I'm saying? So you just never know. I don't
Hmm.
know. That's why it's a great
Hmm.
question. That's a great question. And then some of them lose the love for it
Okay.
real easy. So I get what he's saying. What?
What he mean at 154?
What?
He said,
Dude name is
will Boots
Fabio
Howard be the
Wardley,
same?
G.
Who?
Fabio Wardley, the heavyweight from over the UK.
Oh, I think I saw that fight. That's the boy that knocked the boy out, right?
Yeah, yeah. Did you see their first one?
No, I didn't see the first fight. I saw the
Okay.
second one.
That's on demand too. The first one is on demand too. That was a man.
So
That
that
was a
was the
draw. That's why they did it again.
so that was the better BF card,
The
wasn't it?
second one, yeah. The
Yeah.
second one was the better BF card. The first one was their card. They headlined it.
Okay. All right, I remember now. So I did watch some of them fights. Worley put a dent in that man's head.
Yeah, yeah,
Damn.
yeah. He did.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yo.
if a motherfucker put a dent in my head, we going somewhere else with it.
No, he did it in the
Hey.
boxing ring though.
I know, but we going somewhere else with it because I think because you gotta think
Man,
you ain't
what?
hit me and make a hickey pop. You punch my shit in like you punch my skull in like fuck
Word.
that.
Give him
Well,
the
that's
dead
how I feel
shape
about
form.
UFC, bro. I don't know how to do UFC, bro.
A
I
hickey,
don't
you could
know.
just put ice on that. You know what I'm saying? But you talking about a dent.
Wow.
Yo,
Egg shape
Mill
form. You
gone.
gonna have to get surgery.
Yeah. A dent crazy.
Mill gone, G.
Yeah, I think Mill rolled out.
I wanted to ask y'all. So I've been wanting to ask y'all this for a minute, and I ain't trying to be dark. I wanted to ask you and Mill this. I'm gonna ask Mill this later on. What
Yeah.
do you think would have happened if Devin and that Devin and the Mexican boy fight if that was Boots?
Ryan,
Yeah,
I think
and
niggas
he
would have been
cheated. Like,
I think niggas would have been catching flights to Cali.
okay, all right. That I meant to ask you that when that shit first happened, because I'm just keeping it 100, bro. Like, not even that. Like, just whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to ask you
I
that
mean,
though. I just put that there.
Philly is the home of the crash out, man. You know what I mean? These dudes they be doing dumb shit. You know what I mean? I know dumb shit happens all over the world, but it's like it's really dudes like that. You know what I mean? And
No, listen, bro. But I'm saying I'm from the town, so I already know.
yeah,
Like,
I know.
motherfuckers, bro, Boots, listen, being at that fight, I know who Boots is in that city, bro. He had the whole fucking city out. And I'm just saying, I'm only saying that because people is taking lightly and making fun of what
Yeah.
happened to Devin. You know what I mean? The boy cheated. He didn't just beat him. He cheated. And then not only did he cheat, after that, he just go on these arrogant rants saying all this crazy stuff. And I'm like, bro, that's just Dev and his pop and all that. They moving a little bit different, bro. Like, he would have did that shit to the wrong person, bro. I'm telling you, bro, that shit, bro,
Yeah,
that
Yeah,
shit
it
would
could have
have
been
been
something
different,
different.
bro.
Yeah.
it
Telling
would
you.
have
Fact.
been different.
That shit is not that shit is not funny. That shit is not cool, bro. You
Yeah,
already risking your life getting in that ring. You know what I mean? And people giving Dev a lot of shit about how he handling it, man. It's just that's you got to think about it. You know, I don't even want to say if it's somebody's favorite fighter because just somebody being somebody's favorite fighter don't mean nothing. That shit don't necessarily mean nothing. But
cause
I just think about certain people, like certain fighters, he just couldn't have did that shit too.
I'm gonna keep it real. One of my worst fears as a coach is having something happen to one of my guys so bad that I gotta come back home and tell his family what happened. Like trying to, you know what I mean, that's fucked
Mm-hmm.
up. You know what I mean, that's fucked up to come home. Cause I know everybody gonna be calling my phone. Gee, what happened? Gee, why you ain't stop it? All this crazy shit. And it's like,
Yeah.
bro, y'all don't understand this game. So I would have to explain myself to so many people. And then it's like, if I know you did that to my fighter, it's like now I feel like I gotta do something to you. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like that's
Mm-hmm.
just a like you gotta remember, man, these dudes be having kids, all types of shit. So imagine a kid, 2 years old, he found out when he 10, like, yeah, your father got killed in the ring. And he like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
You might fuck up his
Mm-hmm.
whole situation. Like you just never know, man. So the more I try not to think about it, I gotta think about it like that. And it's like, I don't know.
Right.
Ryan Garcia, I mean, it just had to be a big thing.
Y'all
Cause
think
that's
he did that
fucked
on
up.
purpose?
Yeah, bro. Bro, that's what listen, look at Lance Armstrong, right? We thought this man was great, right?
Word.
We thought he was great. And then it's crazy because when you look at him, he wasn't built like much. When you look at his
Mm-hmm.
body, he
Yeah.
ain't really had no muscle, nothing like that. He wasn't a big guy. But it's like
Mm-hmm.
something about this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Then come to find out, he taking like some lung enhancement shit. So yeah, his body not gonna build all type of crazy muscle, but he riding a bike to the point
But
he don't even feel it. Like he can't even stop. He going
Word.
uphill and he passing motherfuckers going uphill. So for a long time, yeah, we think this a great athlete, but he cheating.
Word.
So now transfer that to fighting. We think this a great athlete, but the whole time this nigga cheating. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he hurting people. He
Word.
fucking up people careers. You know what I mean? So it's like when you a coach or whatever, and you attach to these fighters, man, it kind of fuck with your head and make you think dark like that. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's
Cause look at all of
I've been meaning to ask that, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause and I'm not saying this shit in no slick type of way. Philadelphia is the home of the black mafia, homie. Like the
yeah.
way people think in Philadelphia, especially when you family, bro, they think different. I'm telling you, I've never seen people like the way we roll there is just different, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Like he better find Jesus for real, bro.
Yeah.
Serious. He be talking all that Jesus shit. Like he better really, really change his life from this point forward, bro. Cause he lucky, man. He did that shit to the like he could have
But
did
I
that
was
shit to the
watching
wrong person.
But I was watching Charleston White the other day, right? And
Mm-hmm.
he was talking about dirt and how they just was running, they was just running crazy. But when
Mm-hmm.
these dudes, when these dudes be making this money, they
Mm-hmm.
really think they untouchable. They really so I'm gonna keep it real. It's their fault, but it's not their fault. Cause it's all the people around them that's man, listen, I love you. I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. And this and that. You such a great star. You this, you that. They hyping these dudes up, man. So some of them, and you gotta look at how young they is. Some of them really just don't know no better. They just doing whatever somebody put in their face. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah,
word,
yeah, yeah.
word, especially Ryan, because we gotta take it to account. He touching a different kind of paper. It ain't just no boxing bread with him. He had endorsements on top of endorsements on top of endorsements way back
True.
Yeah,
then before he even started that mental health shit before. Y'all remember that, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He been was touching paper. Then he got
Mm-hmm.
freak ass with him in his ear who be playing with his nose. You never know what cuz hearing.
Mm-hmm.
So he got the just gonna tell you how great he is. You know what I'm saying? So I feel where you coming from, G and you, EH. Like he just, you know what I'm saying?
This is a bad situation, but he damn near got a God complex. Like you said, he keep talking about God this, God that. You acting damn near as if you is God. You move like
Mm-hmm.
you talk like you untouchable.
Word.
And
Shit,
you out there, and he out there with the cocaine cowboys, so he just having it his way. He not thinking. Young boy
Right.
getting high. He waking up. He probably do 3-4 lines, and let's get it.
Acting crazy, drinking
But
heavy.
he do that shit for breakfast.
Yeah.
That's
you
just
know what?
that's just starting the day.
You know
Yep.
what's funny about the whole situation? Though, when I think back, Hank grabbed this pussy chain in the fucking club, and I remember G talking about that shit. What you
Mm-hmm.
was saying
Yeah.
about that shit, G, when that shit happened? See, that's what I'm
That
saying.
nigga.
He knew who to do that shit to, homie.
Mm-hmm.
Real shit.
Mm-hmm.
Real shit. He already know
That's
he
you
know
know
who to
what?
play with. He know who not to play with like that.
But you know what? It just answers your question. He knew who to do it to.
Know who
Word.
He knew,
he done
and
did that
that don't make it right. But he knew. He knew.
real
Yeah,
shit.
nah, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Like that
And
shit.
that shit fucked up
Did that
because he humiliated Devin out there, man. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And
Could have
doing some
killed
illegal
them out
shit.
there.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I really felt like on some black power shit, this shit fucked up because I feel like, damn, as a content creator, bro, you get to learn you posting motherfuckers like Floyd or any of our African American fighters, like the Migos be feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying? So for him to be a representation for them and be cheating and really feel like, you know, you could be that bold in this time, you know what I'm saying? And go in there, you could have killed that brother. You feel what I'm saying?
Little bro, let
Mm-hmm.
Like,
me tell you
he shouldn't
something.
even
Young
be in
brother,
the
let me
sport
tell you
at
something.
all.
Don't never feel like something is wrong with being pro-black. Cause everybody pro who they is. Just cause you pro
But
you don't mean you anti somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
fact.
Because in
Mm-hmm.
my lifetime, in my experience, and y'all know this too, when people come in our neighborhood and they ain't our race, we put them through their little tests. But if they turn out to be thorough, we fucks with you. We
Yeah.
don't care what your color is. You feel me? Everybody don't necessarily treat us like that, but that's just how we get out. If you
Mm-hmm.
thorough, you thorough. We fucks with you. We ain't on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how we get down. So there definitely is a double standard because I don't even hear the media, like the mainstream media, talking about this. Because had that been somebody, if that had been Vito Milanecki that got hurt like that, like people would just been talking different. Like, damn,
Mm-hmm.
this person ain't a human being and he's a human being. They don't get
Mm-hmm.
the same treatment as far as fairness. Like, come on, man. That's why being a content creator, because you got that freedom and you got that ability, then just tell the truth. We ain't asking you to do nothing extra or get nobody no favors. But yeah, you know, shit, just
Now
tell the
look.
truth, man.
Now listen to
yeah,
this. But listen
that's
to
OG.
this. Listen to this though. It was more like this. We gave you your win back, or we took the loss off your record. Now shut the fuck up.
That's
It
what they
was
want.
because listen, look how easy he got that loss taken off his record. It was kind
Mm-hmm.
of like
Mm.
it was kind of like, man, just shut the fuck up. We gave you your O back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But they really like, nah, motherfucker, you was cheating. You know what I mean? If he wasn't cheating, they wouldn't have gave him his O back. You feel me? You know what I mean?
word.
So it's kind of like they handling it like it was a trade. All right, we gave you your O back. Stop talking about it. I mean, leave it alone. Let it die out. But it's like, no, dog, you really tried to do some shit. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, I feel like, yeah, we gotta really stand on some shit. Like,
And we
yeah.
That's yeah. Yeah, that's true. You hit the nail on the head with that one for sure.
and
Hey, here go you win. Shut the hell up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, let's
Hey,
keep.
but
We don't even know what Dev gonna look like when he stepped back in the ring. Cuz might
Mm-hmm.
never be the same. Like I don't know if it was that kind of ass whooping, but we done seen people step back in there and we be like, damn, that shit took so much out of Cuz. He ain't never the same. We don't
Mm-hmm.
Word.
know what like get back in that motherfucker. Like so, you can't tell that man how to feel about that situation.
Yeah.
It's
That's
fucked.
right. That's the part they can't get back. The damage he took. They can't get that back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I was thinking about it like, and I'm like, bro, but he only had this amount in his system, so maybe he wasn't really cheating, and maybe like, But then I'm thinking about it like if that was me, if that happened to me, and I'm like, nah, like I would feel some type of way for real,
I'm like, my thing is, if he ain't never popped for the shit before, I mean, I like to think you gotta, you got specific things you do every training camp. So he acting like he don't know where it came from. If you do the same shit every time and then this pop up, what's the shit that you added this time you ain't had before? What's like where why niggas so confused? What the fuck did you take that you don't usually take, nigga? It's simple. You know what I'm saying? Why niggas acting so confused? Like the fuck?
You
he
being
said
too
somebody
logical,
gave him
brother.
something,
That's like
but he ain't never
man,
he ain't
logic
never say what the
well,
substance was.
stand on facts and logic, man. That's all I'm gonna stand on. It's simple. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, that's Clip. Get the fuck out of what it is. Damn, man, you know it was Clip.
Hey,
What's happening, baby?
what's
God
going on?
damn. No wonder that shit sounds so smart. Nigga, that's empty the motherfucking Clip.
Empty the clip.
God, that's the professor there, god damn it.
He used
Shit.
hey
Uh,
EH,
I'm looking
he
forward
usually
to
be on the roof.
fight too, EH.
What you be at the
And
boost
Boots,
fight?
yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Listen, now I'm a
Tim
boxing
Bradley
fan, so I'm
said,
gonna be there for the first fight, bro. I'm gonna be sitting outside in the car waiting for him to open the doors.
Yeah, shit,
hey,
me too.
Tim Bradley said a weight loss supplement the week of the fight. What we so we saying so hey Tim, so is we saying it was something he did just to get the weight off? When he knew he was gonna be 3 pounds bigger anyway?
It was either that or they put a computer chip in that motherfucker, man. He beat the shit out of Devin in there. And that shit wasn't right, bruh. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, nah, niggas, man, I ain't even finna go there. I'll go Black Panther over there, man. That shit wasn't right, bro. You feel me? Like, nah, bro. And that shit bad for the sport. Because niggas can say, I watch people try to count Floyd. The Migos, bro, them motherfuckers try to count. I've been to many fight parties, bro. Like, and just not making it a culture thing, but it is. Like, our people wear flags, you know what I'm saying, represent their nation, their countries. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I respect Cool Boy for going over there to fight NUA. That's why I ask these questions, because it's just like I sit back and watch the narrative too, and I'm just like, shit. It's not a coincidence. Even over here, niggas is popping positive. You feel what I'm saying? So if a nigga not leaving his home, like, come on, bro. And I respect Cool Boy because Cool Boy could have been suspicious of that. He ain't had to put that shit on the line for the legacy and protect him, you know what I'm saying, to preserve whatever he had going on. Because like you said, G, some niggas do it for the money. You know what I'm saying? Some people do it for the accolades. And the thing is, I think is to lead a game with all your faculties if you can. You know what I'm saying? But not cheat the game as far as like ducking shit. So, but a lot of these motherfuckers, man, I think it's juicing up and they picking what times. And I feel like with Devin, I wonder, like, did they purposely pick Devin? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, all right, so look. All right, so Tim, look, the original question. I want you to hear the original question, but you should really tap in. I put the link in the chat, Tim. Jump on so you can hear the original question. Cause he
Let me tell
said
you.
he was 20 pounds that week on Monday before they weighed in on Friday. He was 20 pounds up. He said that came from a source. He didn't say it was from him, but he said it came from a source. But I'm saying tap in so we can ask you the original question.
I got. I think you might can only have 6 on at a time though.
I know that be I had to be nice and ask somebody can they jump off for a
Oh
second.
yeah,
Yeah, no, I'll
shit.
drop off, man. You know, it's
I
love,
ain't
G, man. I appreciate y'all,
no
man, the
no
whole
let's see
time.
no don't jump off. Let's see if he jump on first.
For
Okay,
sure.
bet.
I ain't gonna kick my gang off if he ain't going. You know what I mean? And
you know,
I just
you know,
I
I'm
just
over here
want to
going
hear
off the cookies, G.
I just want to hear his opinion on the original question. Like, you know what I mean? If it was you, like, you feel me?
Hey G, I got 2 things on that real quick. First of
Talk,
all,
talk to me.
if you are a fighter and you've been fighting for you've been fighting for a certain amount of years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden something come in your system, something ain't right. That's one. I ain't. And then 2, listen, bro. With all due respect, Tim Bradley and anybody else that be talking, like, are you a chemist or something like that? Like, are you some type of whatever the label is for people that study that type of stuff? Like,
All right.
bro, that
I
shit is
gotta
not cool, man. You can't have something in your system and then all it's tea, it's tainted beef, it's this. Come on, man. Stop it,
I got
man.
all right. Look, I got him in the
Yeah.
bed. I gotta see, but hold on, Tim. The other day we had somebody do some freak shit, so I need you to show your face. You ain't gotta show your face the whole time you on here, but you gotta show your face while you in the lobby. Only because somebody came on here last week, did some real disrespectful shit. So just show your face real quick if it's you. You know what I mean? Then we can go ahead and get you through. Cause I just want to hear his opinion on. You know what I mean?
Okay, you can take me off, G. I'm about to
Nah,
jump in
I'm
the
I'm,
truck.
I'm gonna drop down.
But I'm
I'm gonna
wait.
drop down.
But I'm waiting to see if it's really him though. He gotta show. He gotta show us at least a
Okay.
baldy something.
Uh,
Hey yo.
Yeah, they went OnlyFans last time. G, I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, shit kind of went crazy. Hey, man,
And you
word.
know what's crazy? Najee just said something about that. Najee chill. He said, I think somebody did the same thing to him. Why
Yeah,
you
Mm-hmm.
they
interviewing
wild.
somebody or something?
Yeah,
Like,
somebody or some super freak shit, and we can't be having that. Oh,
man, God damn, you can't have nothing in this world, man.
all right,
That's
it's
somebody
him.
trying to fuck up
All
the
right,
channel, man.
He
all right. He
legit.
showed he. All right, it's really him. So we gonna make sure. Yeah, I mean, all right,
All right, y'all, man. Peace and love, man. I'm still tapped in with y'all, man. Y'all be safe, brothers.
all
All right,
right.
yo. Take care, bro.
Gotta hear the Hall of Famer out. Yeah, we got it. So we got unexpectedly one of the best in the business right now commentating and also, you know what I mean, just he being real, he talking his shit. Tim Bradley was popping. Can you hear us? Or we can't hear
Hold
you.
up, you can hear me? Hey,
Oh
what
yeah,
up with
you
it?
All right, now we can hear you.
What up with it, man? Hey, thanks
What's
are,
for letting me
good,
come on the
Tim?
platform, big dog. Hey, I love your work, man.
I
Seriously, man.
appreciate you. You
Love
know,
your
and
work. I'm
you
always checking you out, for
and I
real.
love that you be getting it in, man. You hustling
Nah,
and
I
you do
like
what
that
you're
shit,
supposed to
man,
do.
for real. Yeah, man.
Hey,
Look. I, I think, my words get misconstrued, man. Sometimes I might not, give the right delivery.
mm-hmm,
Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I might not say everything, but I'm gonna try
for
to give it
sure.
to you guys like this, man. Like I don't condone any performance enhancement drugs or whatsoever. Like
Mm-hmm,
it shouldn't be shit in your system. When I was fighting and stuff, I was actually paying for my opponents to actually take the test because I believe I wanted to clean the sport.
mm-hmm,
Floyd was doing it, and I was just like, "Yo, that's a smart thing to do. I want to have an even playing field." Did it for Pacquiao, did it for Marquez. Marquez didn't actually want to do Vada. Marquez wanted to do USADA. And you know what reason why he wanted to do USADA, because VADA don't allow anything in your system, no kind of percentages whatsoever.
mm,
There's other like USADA or WADA as well. They allow certain percentages, small percentages in your bloodstream. They'll allow, and it can be a performance enhancement drug. But if it's very minute, it's okay. Like a certain, maybe I don't know. I'll just say wild percentage, like 2% or something like that in your system.
mm-hmm,
So, but VADA don't play. Bada's the best one in the business. They gonna catch whether it's a 100th or whatever, a 1 millionth of a gram, whatever it is, they gonna catch it. So I don't condone drug using in boxing. I don't. But I'm just gonna let y'all know what I heard. So an inside source, somebody real close on the inside, told me that Monday, Ryan Garcia was 20 pounds overweight, and I
mm,
believe this dude. I believe this dude, man. He said he was 20 pounds overweight. He was thinking about not even fighting. Dude barely trained for the fight. Yes, he was out tricking, popping, doing his thing in the club, smoking dope, you name it. He was out there doing what he was doing.
mm,
That's facts. He didn't really train for the fight. And he wasn't planning on fighting the fight. There's the week of the fight. He's 20 pounds overweight. Anyways, let me get to the story. There's a guy from New York that they called because Ryan was like, fuck this. Ryan had a strength and conditioning coach that was there, and he was sitting down, and Ryan was like, I ain't doing shit. I ain't doing nothing else. I fuck it. I mean, it is what it is. I'm just gonna cancel the fight.
mm-hmm,
So they called this dude named Scooter. Scooter supposedly came, and this is a story I heard, man. Came, uh, He talked to Ryan. He told Ryan, "No, you know what? I'm gonna try to get you down. You just got to do what I asked you to do." You know what I mean? And he somewhat called for a supplement that he had used. I think it was 6 months ago. He used it on a MMA fighter.
Mm.
It's a supplement. I don't know the name of the supplement, but it was a supplement to help lose weight. So he got it. I guess it came in through the mail. It's the same product that he used for that same MMA guy that didn't pop dirty. And he gave it to Ryan. Ryan, okay, got down to like 143, and Ryan was like, "I'm fucking done. I'm not doing nothing else before the weigh-ins. I'm done. 143 is it. I'm not gonna fucking make the weight." All right. So he got on the scale. He made the weight. The fight happens. Everything happens. Everybody know the story of what happened.
Right.
Then all of a sudden, a few weeks later, he pops, and that's why Ryan is saying like, "Yo, like I didn't take anything. You know what I mean? This is the supplement that I took." So Ryan got suspended not for steroids or the supplement. He got suspended because he didn't report that use of that supplement that he used.
Right.
See, when you get to do the VADA testing, you have to report all the supplements that you're taking. He didn't have that listed on the supplement list. So that's the reason why he got suspended, was because of that. He didn't get suspended because of the, I guess the, I don't even know, it was a small amount or whatever. He didn't get suspended for that. He got suspended because he didn't have that on the freaking list.
Right.
Okay. Now, did it have anything? See, I was always worried about the 3 pounds. That's what I was worried about. Nobody knew going into the fight that he had performance enhancement drugs in the system. Nobody knew that. We found out later. But the 3 pounds for me was, I thought was too much, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, people say, "Oh, it's only 3 pounds, only 3 pounds." Well, when you look at Devin Haney, who usually blows up, goes up to 165 pounds, he loses weight rapidly, and then he blows back up in weight. He doesn't do it the proper way. He drains his body down to get down to that weight. Well, he suffers during that, as you know, Greg. You
Mm-hmm.
suffered. Those last 3 pounds are the hardest fucking 3 pounds of your life to get off. So Ryan didn't have to go down there. Ryan didn't have to feel that pain. Ryan didn't have to sacrifice like a Devin Haney. So
Mm-hmm.
having those 3 pounds actually aided him in the fight, in my opinion. It aided him. Although, you hear that Haney was 160 something pounds, Ryan was a little bit lighter than him, but still, Garcia didn't have to drain himself down to that weight, man. And that's where the advantage came in that I felt that he had over fucking Haney during
Yeah.
the fight, was that, hey, he was fully strong. He didn't deplete his body like Haney did. So Haney depleting his body like he always does. He's in there with a puncher. He gets caught on that chin, and now he's on Queer Street. He's got stanky leg.
Right.
Dude can't really take the shot.
Right.
So that's what I'm talking about. I don't endorse. I'm not endorsing Garcia. I'm just saying that, hey, look, there was some funny business. According to my source, he don't know how that shit got into that supplement, because again, an MMA guy took it 6 months prior, and he didn't get popped for shit. So
Right.
that's all I'm saying. That from my source, that it was something happens between the transportation of when that shit came in, was shipped and came in into Ryan's freaking hotel room, and where he took it to start training to lose weight for the fight.
Right.
So that what was told to me by a source that I trust, and I trust this person with my kids. Like, I trust him with my kids.
Right.
Very honorable source. And I'm like, dude, no way. This really happened. He's like, "Tim, I own everything I love. I'm telling you, I don't know. I just, something happened between then and then when Ryan got it." And I was just like, wow, that's crazy.
Can I
So
can I ask this question real quick?
yeah.
If it was you and that happened to you, how would you feel though after the fight and you found out it was something
Man,
beyond it?
I fought motherfuckers on roids. You don't think I fought motherfuckers on roids? Bro,
Providing the cloth, maybe?
bro, come on, bro. Like, just because you don't pop don't mean that you ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying, if you don't pop, that just means that you got somebody's doing something right for you.
I
But
mean, it might
dude,
be
I'm telling you
microdosing,
right
right?
now, for sure, I can't say no names because I'll get sued. But I there's a couple of people, about 3 people that I know that was on the shit when they fought me. That I know, because boxing is a small community, bro. You hear shit through the grapevine all the time. So it's a known thing. And one of them popped dirty. I think it was like a couple of fights after he fought me.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, if you guys think about it, you'll catch my drift. Somebody popped dirty after I beat him. Somebody popped dirty a few months after that, or few fights after he fought me, and then after I beat his ass.
Right.
So that's one. Another one didn't want. Fuck it, I can say it. Another one didn't want to take the VADA testing,
Mm.
and I already told y'all who that it was.
Right.
Didn't want to take the VADA testing. The motherfucker want to drink his own urine and stuff. So
Mm.
yeah, exactly. Fought him,
Mm.
and he had just knocked out Manny Pacquiao, cold,
Yeah.
knocked him out, flattened him. So I fought him, I beat him. See, look, man, I'm telling you, man, like all Devin had to do, I'll be honest with you, was just hold the phone, bro.
Yeah.
He was winning most of the fight. You know what I'm saying? He was winning most of the fucking exchanges during the fight. I mean, he was jabbing, he was moving, he was looking good, but he kept dropping that right hand, bro. And fucking Ryan is extremely gifted at shooting that left hook, bro. He shoots that shit out of nowhere. It's automatic for him, man. It's just like Manny Pacquiao. I trained for Manny Pacquiao's left hand, but it still was so fucking hard to avoid because he's just so great at landing it, bro. It's so quick, it's so accurate, it's so deadly, and he closes the distance so damn fast. Ryan has that a similar weapon with that left hook, and obviously Haney didn't train for it. Supposedly they did, but he didn't because he kept dropping that backhand. But if he'd have kept that backhand up, this shit, he would have won the fight because
I
literally,
feel
man,
like that.
he was outboxing him, dude. He was outboxing him in the spots where he wouldn't get caught or get
Right.
knocked down.
Right. What about the people who don't respect Devin Haney for getting up and continuing the fight after being hit with that shot?
Nah, Devin got heart. Like he didn't. He got heart. I teased him about the lawsuit. I tease him about the lawsuit because it's just funny to me, man. Because this is boxing, this is a man's sport, bro. And I'm just like, bro, you suing for what? Like, are you kidding me, bro? You solved that by just getting in the ring and fighting a rematch. That's how you solve it. You gonna take a dude to court, man? Come on, man. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
cussing that club, bro. Like 1 minute, man, you can't be. You know what I'm saying? You can't be Will Smith, Fresh Prince from Bel Air, and then the next minute you turn into Carlton, bro. You can't do that. That shit
Yeah.
don't make no sense, bro. You
I
can't do
feel like
that.
that's Bill work though. Y'all don't think that was Bill?
Look, man, it could be Bill, but ultimately this shit boiled down to Bill. I think the person that dropped the ball here, and I think he can admit, he just got admitted himself. You know what I'm saying? He probably ain't admitted it publicly, but I'm sure he has conversations with himself. You know what I'm saying? While he's by himself and like, fuck, I fucked up.
Yeah.
You know, he did. He fucked up. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Bill, to me, I got a lot of respect for Bill. I got a lot of respect for what he's done for his son. But like, bro, there's certain things that you got to understand about this businessman, and people not gonna tell you everything. And he didn't know. So I'll give you an example. Like the 3 pounds, those 3 pounds right there, man. Like that was already agreed with the a couple of days beforehand. He was
Mm.
getting paid some money on top of those 3 pounds. He was
Yeah.
Mm.
getting paid money. That whole Floyd shit was a scam. That shit was just a joke. Floyd didn't tell him that it was 3 pounds. That shit, I heard that from my source again. That shit was just a joke.
Mm.
They just put that out there just to put it out there to fuck with Devin. And that was it. But no, the 3 pounds is just he didn't want to lose weight anymore. He was like, I'm done. I don't want to lose weight anymore. I don't want to move my I don't want to do shit. Nothing.
Mm.
And the money was agreed upon. So now what Devin should have done was he should have had a rehydration clause. This is where his dad dropped the ball. He should have said, you can't come no more than 150 pounds or 152 pounds. You can you that he should have put a stipulation there, and he didn't, man. And that's where he fucked up.
Yeah, he was
He
more
should have
with
put a
you.
stipulation in there.
So you think they was more just worried about the money? Let's make the money.
Let's make the money. And they thought, honest to God truth, they thought just like everybody else that picked Devin to win, that he was gonna outbox this dude because this dude was acting crazy through the media. He wasn't training, man. This kid wasn't training at
Right.
all. And
You
they
could
thought they
kind of
was gonna
see
be
it
able
the
to
way he was
outbox him
getting
and run through
tired.
him.
What'd you
What was
say?
that?
I said you could kind of see that he didn't really train too much from like the way he looked tired.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I
Mm,
mean, he was tired. He was turning his back. He was doing what he does. You know, typically what Ryan Garcia does when you attack him, he turn his back. He put too
yeah.
much pressure on him, he turn his back. But again, he still was able to land that left hook, and he
Hmm.
landed that shit out the gate, man. And that's so surprising to me because I was like, yo, I see the bow and arrow jab, but I'm like, yo, I know Devin gonna tighten that up.
Mm,
Like him being a superior boxer, I'm like, yo, I know he gonna tighten that up. So that's why I was like, yo, Devin got this.
hmm.
He gonna tighten those little areas up that he needs to tighten up. Like, yo, like he looked good in that Regis Prograis fight. You know, it looked like he growing, he getting better. Cool, that's good. He gonna tighten up. Man, he came out there and shot that jab out and dropped that backhand, bro, and then bow, left hook came and caught him, and then that was it. You
Yeah,
know,
and it was
now
Shit
he's
was
in the fight.
invisible
Now
on
his whole
camera.
mentality's fucked up because he just got rocked. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? He got embarrassed, and now Devin got hard. So Devin's like, "Yo, I'm gonna fight this motherfucker now."
Yeah.
Instead of just boxing him, he should have just boxed him. That's all he had to do was box, keep his wits, stay out of his emotions. But Devin, again, he is persuaded by his emotions because, again, through the lead up, Garcia was talking to him. You ain't gonna stand there and fight me. You ain't gonna stand there and fight me.
Mm.
And that's exactly, he stood right in front of him. I was just like, yo, why is this dude standing right in front of this puncher like this, man?
They
He needs
set
to
him up.
move. He don't need to step to this dude. Use his
Mm.
legs and set him up.
They put him in the booby trap.
Exactly.
Mm.
Exactly.
Hey, Tim, how your father doing?
Oh, my pops is off the chain, man. Finally
Hey, listen.
retired.
Hey, listen. I fought on the Golden Boy card back in the day, and I met your pop in the back. He was with a girl named Gloria Salas, and
Okay.
after meeting him, I said, I see why Tim Bradley a hardworking motherfucker.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, my dad was real, man. My dad
yeah,
was
that
real, but see, the difference is that my dad let me be a man.
true.
And my dad let me make my choices for myself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
So that was the difference. My dad knew that, hey, I can only take my boy this far. I need to get a professional to help me out. Like he did
mm,
well with me in the amateurs, but my dad ain't never fought before, and he was just like, yo, to better, suit my son and for him to be able to progress and get better, I got to get a pro trainer. So, and
mm,
a lot of dads now they don't do that. They don't think like that. They think they know it all.
mm,
So a lot of fathers they hinder their sons from being successful. And
mm,
that's why I always say, that's why I'm like, they say, oh, you so against it. No, I'm not trying to generalize every single fighter because there's some exceptions out there. There is. Lomachenko's father, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of exceptions out there. However, it's really hard when you start making that money, man. I'm telling you, dude, it does something to the psyche. And it feels like, I feel like a lot of the fighters are just behind their son because they looking for that paycheck. They
mm.
sons become their freaking income, and that's when it can become bad, man. And I'm not gonna say no names out there, but man, y'all know who they are.
Hell
Y'all
yeah.
know exactly who they are, man.
Mm.
Hell yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Ah, this is
So,
rough business, my boy.
oh, you know what it is. It's less than 1% that make life changing money. People don't realize that less than 1%. You hearing about all these checks, but you hearing about all these paychecks, and you hearing about all these purses and stuff like that. But dog, like, cut that shit in half.
Yeah.
You cut it in half because you got taxes, you got to pay out this person, that person, this, sanctioning fees and all this stuff, bro. And by the time you get home, it's like, yo, that $5 million now is 2.5 million.
Right.
That ain't 2.5 million to most might be life changing money, but not to a fighter. That ain't life changing money, especially if your lifestyle starts to change.
Yeah.
And then if you lose, and that's why a lot of fighters don't like to fight tough fights because they don't want to lose because then the bread drops.
Mm.
your minimums get cut. You
Right.
know, and most big fights are attached. Most big fights are attached to a contract extension. A lot of people don't know that either.
Right.
Just like
So, and then go ahead.
no, I was saying just like winning a title. A lot of people don't know that sometimes when you win a title, that extends your contract.
It does too.
Right.
Yep, it does too.
Even
Couple more
getting
years,
rated
maybe
in the
2 more years.
top 15. I seen it. Yeah. Yeah.
That too. You get rated in the top 10 or top 15. That extends your automatic extend your contract 2.5 years.
Damn.
So yeah, 2.5 years, man.
Did you ever
So
have a situation where you had to argue back and forth for more money?
oh yeah. Oh
Mm.
yeah. But see my wife became my manager towards the back end of my career. So
Mm.
Or
and
she
I
made
purposely did that because I was able to save 10%. See what you I don't realize is that a lot of fighters they pay out so much. So there's this notion that 33 and a third of your purse supposed to go to the manager. I don't know who the fuck made that number up. I don't know who the fuck created that. Stupid. 33 and a third? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
33 and a third percent of your paycheck for what?
Yeah.
For a dude to talk on the phone and make
Yeah.
some connections with some people? Are you kidding me? Bro, come on. And when you making millions and millions of dollars and you still have 33 and a third in your contract, you boo boo the fool. You stupid. Straight up.
Oh
Like,
shit.
bro, I paid 10% to my manager, right? And maybe, I think that's a decent amount. You know what I mean? I think that's a decent amount. I'm comfortable with that.
Right.
But I told my wife before when I got with Cameron Duncan, I said, hey, I said, you gonna talk to him, I'm not gonna talk to him. You gonna do the negotiating with him, you gonna talk to him. I said, learn everything you can from him, because in 4 years, you gonna be my manager. She
Word.
was like, "Really?" I was like, "Hell yeah, you're gonna be my manager." So that way we can save on a $5 million paycheck. We can save $500,000,
Right.
keeping it in the family, you
Word.
know. But a lot of these fighters are paying 40, 30, 40% of their purse, bro, and
Damn.
that's just paying out. Yes, some fighters
Mhm.
got lawyers. They got lawyers getting 10%. They got two managers getting 10% each.
Mm.
Think about that. Then you got
Word.
your cut man, your corner man, your pops, this, that. I mean, you're paying 40, 45%. So now you got all these fighters saying, man, 3 million ain't enough. 5 million ain't enough. Shit, by
Mm.
the time I get my check, it's 2.5 million by the time I get my check, and I ain't even paid taxes yet.
Mm.
So this shit's real, man. And that's why a lot of fighters are waiting out and they waiting on Turkey to come and save them. Turkey paying that money, man.
And they going home
So
butt naked.
yeah, man. Yep, absolutely. So look, man, I made my money, I saved my money, I invested my money, man, in properties. I invested my money well. I got with this rich dude out in this rich Jewish dude out in New York, an accountant, bro. You know what I'm saying? He showed me how to put my money, how to invest my money, and that was the only way I was gonna work with him because I was just like, I don't want to give you money. I want to invest in myself. I want you to teach me how to put my money away,
Right.
life insurance policies. You know what I'm saying? Putting money in life insurance policy, using that money, paying myself back. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't understand all that, man. A lot of fighters, they don't have that financial literacy either, man. But I was like, yo, if you teach me this, you can be my financial advisor. But if you don't teach me how to invest my money, absolutely not. I'm not gonna
Right.
hand you $1 million so you can go and invest my money. It's not gonna happen that way.
Right.
Cause I'm not finna get jobs. You ain't finna steal from me. Absolutely not.
Right. How come you didn't choose being a manager or a trainer or something like that?
I tried that shit, but these fighters ain't built like they ain't not built like that anymore, man. Like they not
Mm.
built like, cause look, man, you it's hard not to to judge them based upon my success and what I was able to do in the sport and how hard I worked. So like
Mhm.
when I see a guy and they not willing to earn it because this generation they just want shit handed to them, bro. It's like you my manager, you supposed to house me and pay me monthly and all. It's like, bro, you ain't done shit for that. Like,
Mm.
bro, you need to struggle a little bit. You need to feel like, hey, shit, I want to be a champion. You need to grind. You need to sacrifice. Because I'm telling you, when you get there, be worth it. See, when I came up and I came up through the back door, bro, I was getting paid pennies, man. but it kept me fucking hungry. It kept me starving, man. And I'm looking at everybody else getting it, man. Andre Berto getting it, getting paid millions. I'm getting paid 8,000, 5,000 for 10 rounds. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, when I get there, ain't no going back. Ain't nobody gonna stop me. And that's where my determination came, because I'm like, yo, when you fighting for the championship of the world, right? I went over to fucking England and fought for the world championship, bro. I made $26,000. That ain't shit. 26K take home, right? And I'm like, hey, the most money I ever had. And I actually had $11 in my bank account when I fought for that title. $11. Literally. Taking care of 2 kids, and I had a wife. So, bruh, that you couldn't deny me, bro. $26,000, and then after that, I made 90 in my first title defense. So, like, if somebody win a world title, bro, and they see this type of money that I made, they gonna be like, "Yo, this is bullshit. Where the millions at? Where the 100,000s at?"
Right.
But me, it kept me hungry. Again, kept me hungry, kept me starving for more. You know, these fighters don't want to put in the work; they just want to get paid. Put
Right.
in the work, man. Pay your dues. And trust me, when you get to that money, bro, ain't no stopping you. And that's why you seeing the belts jump from this fighter to that fighter and jump to this fighter, bro. That's why you seeing the belts jump around, because these dudes ain't ready. They not ready, man. Especially at 140 pounds. Belts are jumping around left and right. Every other month, it's belt leaving. What happened to the dominance in the sport, dog? Like, you remember you used to have a dominant guy in every division, man, back in the days. Where
Yeah.
the dude reigned for like 10 years, 8, 9 years, 6 years, whatever. He reigned. You know that's the motherfucker in the division. That's the man. Roy Jones,
Yeah.
Sugar Shane Mosley.
I got a question. In
Go
the
ahead.
amateurs, I remember you being one of the top guys. So how come turning pro? How come it was hard for you?
I lost in Olympic trials, one. Actually got jobbed. I got jobbed twice in Olympic trials. I got jobbed in the PALs, and then because you got to qualify to be able to get in the trials. So I lost in the PALs, and then I went to the Western trials, and that's when I lost to Vanes. Vanes had just came out of the JOs, just became open, and then that motherfucker came in and took everybody out, to be honest with you. Vanes went over to the Olympics, had no experience whatsoever. But yeah, I was rated top 4 in the United States. I had beat Juan McPherson one year. They robbed me when I beat Juan McPherson, who was number 2 in the world at the time.
Yeah.
I fought against all the best, man. Anthony Thompson,
Yeah.
Rondell Mason, Berto. I fought everybody, man. Andre Ward, because I fought at 152 and 147 pounds.
Yeah, I remember. I remember.
So, but the reason why I didn't get looked at was because, again, they USA Boxing had they crop of guys that they darlings. They had they darlings that they put on a pedestal, and it was like, this is our guy. This guy's gonna represent. Although I beat his ass, and you see where the fuck is Juan McPherson at? Nowhere to be seen. Never even turned pro. I think he turned pro, but he didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
See, again, me sitting back, looking at that, taking that in as fuel. You know what I'm saying? Never getting anything handed to me, earning everything, bro. That made me who I am today. So, I stand by that, man, and that's what I instill in my kids. I'm like, I'm not finna go to bat politics and all that shit. Nope. You got to become undeniable, and that's just it. Because my kids, they play soccer.
Right.
I'm not finna go and pay this club or play that club to have you move up and fight. No, hell no. You gonna battle it out. You got to be better than the next person. Ain't nothing gonna get handed to you. So that's the reason why, honest to God, truth. That's why I was successful. Man, come on, Greg. I didn't have a whole lot of skills like that, bro. I was just determined.
I remember.
I was fucking determined, bro. I had quick hands. I was fearless. And I can read. I had an IQ. You know what I mean? And I wasn't a puncher. And I had a big ass head too. I ain't gonna lie. I did have a big ass head. That's facts. Big ass head.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, but I had to come up the hard way, bro. I met my promoters. I'll tell you where I met my promoters, bro. I met my promoters, right? I was at a hotel, Desert Princess, Cathedral City, California, and one of my homeboys was having a party, and I was tricking off there, having a good time. I walked out and I saw a Thompson Boxing Promotion shirt. I get in an argument with a dude in the lobby with the shirt on because he slapped me because I told him I boxed, and I put my hands up. He told me to hit his hands, and he slapped me in the face, and me and him got in a fist fight right in the lobby. And so as my cousin was dragging me out to the car, then another young guy came running out with long hair, which ended up being Mr. Thompson's son. He handed me a card and was like, "Yo," he was like, "What's your name?" I was like, "Tim Bradley." And he was just like, "Hey," he was just, "I love your energy. When you want to turn pro, call us." And I was like, "All right, bet." And shit, I found a trainer, Joel Diaz, and then 6 months later, I turned pro. And then I called Thompson up, and I was just like, "Yo, I want to fight." And they
Yeah,
put me on, and they liked me, and they ended up signing me after my fourth fight with them. So,
that's
and
crazy.
I was making $1,000 a fight,
Damn.
$1,000 for first 4 rounds,
Mm,
taking home $700 after paying
mm,
out.
that's crazy. So now you know why. Well, I guess we know why we hear stories about fighters not trying to pay their trainer what he's supposed to get paid, or you know what I mean. Whoever they can get over on, they trying to get over. Mm,
Yeah, that's why you heard with the Earl Spitz thing and the and his trainer. What's that boy? What's that trainer name? Derek James.
yeah,
The same thing. Look, the trainer's supposed to get. You can negotiate it. I hear different stories. 10% is the norm,
yeah,
but if you're making millions of dollars, man, 10% is a lot of money. Think about that. You know, and I'm a loyal type of dude. So like when I started with Joel, it was no contracts. It was no nothing. It was like, yo, 10% of my purse, 10% of what I make with my purse. So the
right,
discrepancy with with uh with Spence and his trainer, Izzo trainer, is he probably had a percentage base, but that was based on the purse. Spence probably got $3 million or $4 million, and he paid him the 400,000, but he didn't put it in as far as the pay-per-view numbers,
mm,
because he get back pay. You get what I'm saying? He get paid on the back
Hmm.
end from the pay-per-view numbers. And Spence never paid him off of that. He paid him just off the purse. So that was
mm,
the discrepancy between him and Derek James.
right,
Derek James is like, "No, motherfucker, you made 25 million. You supposed
right,
to pay me off of that, not 3 million that you made the night of,
right,
off the 25." So, but for me, I tell you, I'm loyal. So it's like 10% for Joel. If I made 5 million, he get 500,000.
real shit.
No contract. So yeah, so a lot of times you can negotiate it, especially when you're making that type of money. You can do 5%. I know guys that just had a flat fee. They'll say, okay, if I'm making 25 million, flat fee is 250,000.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you get, no matter how much I make. Two hundred
Right.
fifty thousand. That's it.
Mm.
So
How was it? How was it training with Teddy Atlas?
crazy. Learned a whole hell of a lot though.
Right.
He pays attention to details. Yeah, he took me to. I thought he took me to another level, man. Mentally wise, it was a lot of fundamentals that I didn't know.
Yeah.
He was able to teach me. Yeah, yeah. So I mean, I thought I knew enough until I got with him, and he made me feel like I didn't know shit about boxing.
Mm.
It was unreal. But I would spend hours with him, man, just doing drills. Hours, 3, 4
Right.
hours in the gym, just doing drills,
Right.
drilling defense, drilling offense, drilling the range, just drills. I didn't do that a lot with Joel, so
Yeah.
it was something
You.
new. But yeah, it was no joke. He was intense, bro. Intense. He ain't nobody to play with, man. He's if you gonna train with him, you got to be all in, and he got to be able to control your mind. If he can't control your mind, then he not gonna fuck with
Right.
you. Yeah.
When when
I had it right on the tip of my tongue, man. This is a good joint, Tim. I appreciate you,
Nah,
bro.
man. If y'all want to know something, man, look, man. If y'all want to know something, man, just ask me the question, man. If the chat want to know something, man, just ask me the question, man. I'll answer it, man, the best way I can. Serious. So,
I tried to. It was something I was trying to ask you
you would think of it in a minute, man. You would think
for
of it.
sure.
It'll pop back up. But
No,
what's
I
on
Yeah,
my
it will.
appreciate
mind
you.
is
Go ahead.
who y'all think gonna win out of this whenever it happened with Tank and Shakur.
I think that's gonna be a chess match early on. And listen, a lot of people, jumping on Shakur ass about the fight with De Los Santos, saying he ran and all that. You can say that, right? I'm not taking that away from nothing. My thing is that night with Tank is gonna be a lot different.
Yeah,
What I mean is he's gonna have to, Shakur's gonna have to pull out a lot. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have to do a lot to keep Tank off him, but at the same time keep him honest if he can. You know what I mean? But I don't think it's gonna be easy for Tank because Tank Tank is not fighting guys as talented as Shakur. So it's
hmm
gonna be a little bit harder to get to him. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
When you fighting a guy like Frank Martin, Frank Martin is elite because we've seen him, but he's not really elite. We Shakur is a guy who fought on the elite level as an amateur and the elite level as a professional. So
yeah,
he know what a full intense 12 rounds feel like. You know what I mean? Maybe not with Tank, but then at the same time, you could say the same thing about Tank, not knowing what it's like to be in there with a Shakur for 12 rounds. Now, we banking on Tank knocking him out. Okay, we could see that because he can punch. But then what if he don't? What if
right,
he don't? You know what I mean? What type of fight are we looking at?
you preaching.
Yeah. My thing, man, the simple thing to say is what everybody's going to think. Oh, Tank gonna knock him out, but I honestly think that fight could underwhelm a little bit because Tank off to the where he strikes out like a cobra. He waits for mistakes, and for someone who tries not to make any. Someone got to take the lead in that fight. I'm wondering who it's going to be. I like to think it's not going to be Shakur, but what if he shifted on his head and he the one who got to lead? I just want to see the fight.
yeah.
I'm at the point
Like
where
it just gotta happen.
it's long overdue. It got to happen.
Agreed.
I
Agreed.
feel like Tank could stop him, but I also like I kind of could see a way where I feel like Tank will like win on the scorecards because he's not gonna respect Shakur power at all. So he could get in there and just be throwing bombs at him from the rip, and his
But then
power
how?
translate from 1 to 12.
But then how would that affect him as far as his breathing? You know what I mean?
On the
Will
later on rounds.
I'm saying I don't know if you know, but when you miss punches, that shit wear you out.
Yeah,
Because when you think about training, you hitting the bag, you hitting the pads, you sparring, you hitting somebody, you always making contact. So what about when you're not making contact?
Yeah, that's true.
He getting
That's why.
frustrated. He
Yeah,
get
right.
yeah,
frustrated.
and getting frustrated because you can't hit him. Shakur like a mongoose.
Yeah, but Shakur bags up in straight lines. You don't notice
True.
that.
hmm
Yeah,
Bags up in straight lines. Drops that lead hand a whole hell of a lot.
Yeah, it's always
Southpaw
down.
versus southpaw. He goes in that little shell, with the lead hand, drops that lead hand. You know, Tank can follow him out. De Los Santos wasn't willing to go step to him and commit second, third level. He would go and then he would stop. Shakur
Mm.
would bag up straight in straight lines, man. He had to follow him out. He had to let his hands go. He might have took one, maybe two, but he should have just sold out, man, and could have got to Shakur, bagged him up, caught him with some body work, something. He could have clipped him with something, but again, when you just go and you stop, you're not gonna beat Shakur that way. You got to take chances, man, and you got to maybe again take a couple of shots, and so that way you can get yours off.
Real
facts.
So
shit.
It
we'll see.
seemed like in the beginning he was trying to show Shakur like I could box too. Like I think that's what kind of messed him up too.
Yeah, but you what like this is what I like tactically. it don't make no sense to outbox a guy like Shakur. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, the dude can box, bro. Like, I'm telling you, one of the best boxers out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta take it to him, man. That's how you beat a Shakur, man. It's not just be boxing with him. Nah, you gotta take it to him. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
dog him.
You
You
gotta
Mm-hmm.
gotta cut him
make him
off.
fight
You
on the
gotta be
inside.
real. You gotta make him fight you.
Facts.
You know, that's how you beat Shakur. And as of all these decisions I've been seeing lately, Shakur gonna be on his back foot if he fights Tank. He not gonna
Mm.
be standing right there in front of him. He gonna
That's
get
Yeah.
pushed back, and you already know what the judges like, man. They looking for guys that are pressing forward now, taking the
Mm-hmm.
fight to the other guy, not typically the boxer that's fighting off the back foot and counter punching. And Shakur again, he throw one punch at a time when he counters. That's gonna be an issue.
Right.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna throw one punch because again, he wanted to get the fuck up out of there. You know, he ain't trying to take nothing, and that could be his downfall in the fight with Tank. You
Mm.
know, I'm not saying that he can beat him. I'm not gonna say that Tank gonna beat him, but I'm just saying that like that can be his downfall. You know, I got mixed emotions about the fight. You know, some people say it's not 50-50. I say it is 50-50. I don't give a shit what anybody say. I say the fight is 50-50 because I think that Shakur, again, how can I put it? Tank gonna depend on that one shot. He
Mm.
gonna depend on that one shot.
All right,
And if
then.
he depend and he never lands it, bro, then he can lose. He
facts.
can
Mm-hmm.
lose.
I got a question, Tim.
Go ahead.
Who do you need to see Boots beat to say that he's ready for Crawford?
Mm.
There's no guy that Boots needs to fight to say that he's ready for Crawford.
Mm.
What I need to see Boots do is I need to see Boots fight an actual disciplined fight. Now I don't know if he has that because he hasn't been having to show it. You know, he doesn't fear these guys that he's facing, so he's taking more chance and more risk, and you know he's getting touched up a little bit. You know, which isn't bad, but you know I look at that and I say, well, shit, it'd be like the first couple of rounds, he'll look sweet in the motherfucker, and I'm like, man, he's sharp, and then all of a sudden something just changes. Then he starts getting careless, you know, or maybe he's making too many different moves. He's in front of the guy, he's getting hit a little bit. Maybe he's not fearing the guy. I don't know, but he can't do that against Crawford. And that's just it. If he can fight a disciplined fight, the way I think 3 fights ago, I think I saw him. He fought a real. Who was the brother he knocked out with the right hand, flipped
VA.
him over the top,
Villa.
Castillo Clayton. Castillo
Okay.
Clayton.
bro.
Yeah.
That
Oh
to
yeah.
me, for me, watching him, I was like, yo, this was his best performance. And I only
Mm.
say that because I'm saying to myself, I'm like, he fought a disciplined fight. His jab was cold. His defense was cold. He didn't get touched with nothing stupid, you know, and he knocked the motherfucker out with the right hand. Timed it perfectly,
Mm.
Thing
you know,
about
for me.
Clayton was frozen. All he had to do with jab. I only lasted 2 rounds. He kept that jab in his face. Clayton ain't know how to get in. He ain't know what to do before he knew it. So that they was kicking his ass up off the camp.
But can he fight a discipline? Can he fight a disciplined fight? Does
I'm,
it take the
I'm,
right fighter to make him fight that type of fight?
I'm with
I
you.
think
That's my
I
only.
think I think when you say discipline, when you said that, the fight that came to mind was the Roman Villa fight. The reason that fight came to mind because Roman Villa is a big guy,
Yeah.
and I seen him dog Boca Chica in Atlantic City. I seen him and I was like, I ain't never heard of this motherfucker, but he a big motherfucker and he could fight. And I think Boots had a great respect for him, and he really did working behind that jab, like you talked about.
Okay.
You know
Okay.
what I mean? So I say that fight to me. But for
If
you,
he,
you said Castillo Clayton. You know what I mean? They both
well,
was.
that was one. That was one thing. That was one. I forgot about the Via fight, but
Yeah.
again, I the fight. That's the fight that I want for Crawford. It's not the fight that Crawford wants.
Mm,
However, that's the fight that I would love to see Crawford fight because I think physically, I think that Boots line up perfectly with him physically.
mm,
He's younger, you know, might be even faster. He can strong, he can punch, you know, and stylistically, in a way. They different, but they similar. They like to switch it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Crawford, I would say, is more of a southpaw than he is an orthodox fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but and I've told this to Crawford. I've spoken to Crawford. So this ain't nothing that I'm just saying out of my ass. I'm like, yo, that's the fight that I want to see you fight. Like, I would love to see you. You know, and I got a question for you, Greg. Though, I got a question for you, dog,
Yes,
because
sir.
I was supposed to interview Boots a while back, but I didn't get a chance to interview him on the State of Boxing for whatever reason.
Right.
The thing is that was Boots ever offered a fight with Crawford? Was he ever offered a fight?
All right. So I wouldn't know that personally because I'm not involved with his business. But from what I do know, when Boots was tied in with Espinosa at show was it Showtime? When he was tied in with them, they was trying to get Boots to come over to fight him on Black Prime.
Okay.
And as far as I know, his father was like, "Well, we can't do that because we got a situation with them, and I'm trying to be loyal to them." So that's as much as I know.
Hmm. Okay. So that was an opportunity he passed on because he wanted to be loyal to his promoter, which I
Mhm.
understand at the same time. But it was still it was still an opportunity. I mean, I had an opportunity to fight Floyd, but he didn't put the money in the account.
You know, and that's the question I actually wanted to ask you, Tim. Did you ever get a chance to fight Floyd?
Yeah, I mean, I had a
Yeah,
chance. They called me up, bro. They called me up. I mean, dog, you should hear the
Hey,
conversation. It was crazy, bro. It was like, yo, we getting houses over here. We millionaires. This is how we doing. I mean, dog. I mean, I got the whole. Yeah, I got everything. They was going in, and it was like, yeah, man, yeah, 8 million guaranteed. Fight Floyd, baby, guaranteed 8 million. I'm like, okay, all right. And this was right before Pacquiao 3.
Right.
And I was like, I tell you what, I'm getting 4 million for Pacquiao. I said, y'all do me this favor. Y'all do me this favor. You really want the fight? I was like, wire me $4 million. And I
Mm,
said, you could pay me $4 million a night to fight. And I was
mm,
like, and I won't resign. I won't resign with Top Rank because I was like, my contract was up with Top Rank too. So my contract got extended after taking the Pacquiao fight. So I could have just said no thanks and walked. But they didn't wire me the money
right.
because I mean I'm not gonna be a Amir Khan thinking I'm fighting Floyd and never fight him.
Right.
You know, I mean Amir Khan was promised to fight and he never got it, and so I'm sitting back and I'm looking at everybody moving and I'm like, I'm not gonna be that guy. You know what I'm saying? He ends up fighting
hey,
Berto instead of
hey,
Khan, so I'm like, wire me the money.
Right.
Y'all let me know how serious you guys are.
hey, G, can I answer Tim's question, yo?
Go ahead.
Hey, Tim. All right. So the situation goes like this. Black Prime, I think they wanted to do a fight with Manny Pacquiao.
Okay.
Uh, Blue Blood convinced them to offer to fight the Boots. They asked Bud. Bud said, he's with it. They asked Boots and Bozy. They said they with it, but they kept inquiring about Showtime's deal with Boots. Bozy said, "Look, I'm not leaving Showtime, so you got to get a deal done with him." Black Prime, I think the dude's name is it was Zab and Desmond Gums. Call up Espinosa, they get on the phone and they try to get a deal done. Right? For a couple of reasons, the deal didn't materialize. One is Showtime wanted everything, on their platform. Two, this is around the time, I think this is like probably like late January. So Crawford is negotiating with Earl Spence. And so he went into the fight with Earl Spence.
Hmm.
But at no time did Boots or Bozy ever turn it down. They just wanted Showtime to negotiate with Black Prime on making that fight.
I understand. I understand. They didn't want to burn bridges.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I get it at the time they didn't want to burn bridges and whatnot. But Showtime ended up folding anyway. Fight
Yeah,
could have happened, but you didn't know that at the time. So I mean, I get it, man. Business is business, man. And look, I'm with TR because again, loyalty, man. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. It's not a lot of loyalty in this game, man. Guys are quick to jump ship real fast for the money, and I just was never that type of dude, man. You know, I again, I tend to my business. If you loyal to me, I'm loyal to you, and that's just what it is. So, but yeah, I don't. You know what, man? I like now that I look at it because I mean I've heard a couple of stories about the situation with Boots and Crawford. Like the fight got offered, the fight got offered, the fight got offered. But the way you putting it, I mean, it makes sense. So, yeah. But anyways, yeah. Well, the
Hey
fight's
Tim.
the fight not gonna happen. Look, that's the fight that I've been. Look, that's the fight that I want to see.
Right.
I mean, I
I
respect
agree. That's
Crawford. I respect my bro. I respect my bro. He wants to go up and he wants to test himself against greatness, Canelo Alvarez, and I know how everybody feel about it. But if you really think about it, man, it'll be the first time in Crawford's career where he'll be the underdog. It'll be the first time in Crawford's career where people will doubt him. It'll be the first time in his career where he won't get the support, you know, because I don't think a lot of people support him now anyway. But it's an opportunity for him because he do got some fans. I'll say he does have some diehard fans, but I
yeah.
think it'll be an opportunity for Crawford to show his greatness. If he was to pull off a victory against Canelo Alvarez, and that's a long shot. I'm not gonna lie, it's a long shot. That's my bro, but it's a long shot, dog. But
Yeah.
if he was to pull off a victory, you know, that's greatness right there, man. That's greatness, and
Where would you rank him all time if he did that?
he'll be up there. I don't, dude, back in the days, man, those dudes fought 100 times, man. 100, 200 fights. Like, come on, man. Ray Robinson, all those guys, man, come on now. Different level, man. But I know he'll definitely, I think that Crawford will be the best in this generation. I think he's the best already in this generation, to be honest with you. But
Mm.
I just think he needs to be able to prove it. And I think getting that fight and proving it in that fashion, bro, and winning that fight and actually win that fight, bro, like that's all he needs, man. He can sell off. He can sell off. He'd be considered one of the best ever. So, but I don't know where he'll be in that, as far as the numbers go. I don't know where he'll be at, but you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, Greg, because I feel like Boots is he's like this generation's Crawford. Like Crawford couldn't get the big fights when he was at top rank, and he could get the big fights with Thurman and all the other top guys out there.
Yeah.
And I feel like Boots he's getting overlooked. Nobody wants to fight him. Too much risk, somewhat low award in a sense. You know what I mean? Nobody's willing to take that gamble with him, and he's kind of stuck in the same situation that Crawford was years ago when nobody was wanting to fight him.
Yeah.
So,
That's exactly what's happening.
and that sucks, and that's the reason why I told Crawford, I said, bro, you should fight him, man. You know how that feel. Like you should fight him. You know why don't you fight this dude, man? This dude was same shit. Boy, that's a little different. I get it, but I'm like, I gave him an example of freaking of Bernard Hopkins.
Yeah.
That's a good
When
example.
Bernard Hopkins went up in weight, who did he face? He faced Jermaine Taylor, who
Yeah.
was young, up and coming.
Yeah.
Nobody. Hey, look, nobody he was making noise. He was calling Bernard Hopkins out. He was like 20 something, 23-0 at the time. He wasn't well known, but Hopkins was like, yo, let's do it.
They
Because
fought
Hopkins
twice too.
Hopkins is that dude. He's like, yo, you call me out, I'm coming to see you.
Yeah.
Different breed.
And that's kind of what I wanted to ask you, Tim. Being as though you're a vet, you don't feel like you know how like towards the end, like since Crawford's at the like towards the end, you have a problem with guys like picking who they want to fight towards the end. Being as though he's a veteran, he's not a young guy anymore. You think that's like an issue?
Look, you're gonna when you're in that situation, I've never been in a situation like a Canelo or a Crawford. I'm gonna be real with you. I've never been in that type of situation. But I can tell you one thing that I stand on is that you always gotta fight the best. Or
Okay.
you should fight the best. Because this is a sport at the end of the day, man. And fighting the best, that's what it's all about. I mean, if you look at my resume, dude, all I did was fight the best after the best of the best. The next best available guy, the next best available guy. That was it. Over and over and over, you know. And then I retired. So when you at the top, I get it. You can make moves and you can pick and choose or whatever. But like for instance, Canelo Alvarez, he should have handled that Benavidez issue, man. He should have fought that dude, man. That dude was 2 years mandatory challenger for the title. The WBC didn't force him to freaking to fight him, but Canelo should have stepped up and fought him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he should have fought him because you gotta always continue to show your greatness, man. You only as good as your last fight. You fight the best guys and you show your greatness. How great are you, Canelo? It don't matter how old you are, none of that. Go and look at Ali's career. Look at the greats, man. They fought the best guys, even on their way out. What the hell is an old ass Ali doing? You know, facing what's my man name? Larry
Leon
Holmes.
Spinks.
What is he doing? What are you kidding me? Larry Holmes? Leon Spink? Like, come on, dog.
Word.
It's a different breed. Now, I'm not saying Canelo's not great, but when you mention him amongst those guys, stop playing. No, he's great in his era and his generation. But when we talking about all time, stop playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the last all time great, Floyd Mayweather.
Mm.
Do you
Hey
Floyd,
think
Tim.
he's the reason why those guys are doing that now? Because towards the
yeah,
end, he kind
yeah,
of he started
yeah.
that.
Facts, facts. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you're gonna do what the last generation has done, and that's just what it is. You're gonna do what the last generation has done. I mean, Floyd set a new standard, bro, and Canelo's following his footsteps, man. You know, Canelo is so what like a promoter. Floyd bridged that gap, bro. Floyd took out the middleman, and that's why Floyd made so much fucking money because he the promoter and he getting 50% of the pot.
Damn.
Whew.
Dang.
It's
Yeah.
like so with the pay per view, it's like this. It go like network they get 50% or 49 or 51 or whatever they negotiate with the promoter.
And
The
that's off the top.
promoter, yeah, get the 50%, and I'm talking about pay per view revenue.
Okay.
So Floyd, that's what he did. He would charge Golden Boy. He would say, "I'll give you a flat rate, $5 million. Here you go, De La Hoya or whoever was promoting him at the time. Here's $5 million. Promote the fight. I'll pay for all the little undercard and stuff like that. I'll pay for my opponent. I'm a promoter here. That's what I do. All right, cool. Well, the pay per view, all that shit come to me.
Mm.
All that money come to me. That 50%, you split that in half. Whatever it is, maybe $100 million, right? Revenue. Floyd get 50 million.
Damn.
Damn.
So Canelo now is getting 85% of the pot.
Oh my God. No wonder.
That's the reason why he's 30 with 35 guaranteed plus upside. Because he's 85%. So he's doing the same thing Floyd did.
Right.
And,
Crazy.
and you want to know the crazy thing is I think Canelo's still somewhat trying to compete with Floyd because Floyd made had that $100 million check. Why you think Canelo's asking for 200 million for Benavidez?
Right.
He's still trying to outdo Floyd Mayweather. He's trying to outdo him.
Yeah, that's on Rumble.
You know, when Floyd was getting that money from us, you know, we was doing fight parties and pairing up, paying $100, man.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey
But
Tim.
my problem is, but real quick, my problem is that a lot of the young fighters are not putting in the work that Floyd is put in before they trying to do it. They trying to do it now, and that's the issue that I have with a lot of these fighters, man.
Mm.
They didn't pay their dues.
That's what
They
I
just
said.
trying to get to the bag, and that's just it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got to pay your dues, man.
yeah.
Hey Tim.
Money go
Go.
by.
If you was coming out of the amateurs right now Knowing what you know, who would you sign with?
Ooh. Who would I sign with? So think about this. Right now, you have Golden Boy, The Zone, Eddie Hearn. You got PBC, Al Heyman, and Top Rank. The longest reigning promoter, Top Rank. PBC are putting on fights how often now? Maybe fighters. A lot of their fighters are fighting once a year,
Yeah.
once every 2 years, 3 years. So you got to think about that. Where are you going to be at in the line? You got to think about that. Let's see, Golden Boy, they doing a little something, a little bit more and more. Eddie Hearn has, I think, more dates than everybody. You
Mm,
know, uh, as far as on the zone goes. I mean, that's a good question, man. I mean, you should just choose your poison, man. To be honest with you,
mm,
I don't know. I don't know with this ESPN deal and Top Rank. I'm not sure how that's going to materialize. I know the contract is up. I think next year sometime.
right.
So if they re-up or not, I'm not sure. I don't know anything about that. Those details. That's way past my pay grade. You know what I mean? But if they re-up, it'd be great. That's a great move. If they don't, then you tend to worry. You know what I mean? Where are they gonna go? Where are they gonna end up? But Top Rank's been around the longest out of any other promoter. They've built more champions than any other promoter, including Golden Boy, including PBC, including Hearns. Hearns on the downslope right now. Everybody that signed with Hearns is losing, and that's fact. you know, you look at De La Hoya, he tell it. He gonna tell it.
He always
So,
says something, man.
yeah. So, but yeah, but then you fighting overseas too. So like a lot of the money now, I tell you what I am seeing. I seen a lot of money. There's a lot of money to be made in overseas, over there in the UK. There's a lot of money to be made in Saudi. There's a lot of money to be made in Japan, and there's a lot of money to be made in Australia. Like
Mm,
those are the places right there that are popping off boxing. USA, it just depends. You got to be a big fight, you
yeah.
know. Got to be a big fight. That's just it. If you're not Canelo Alvarez, it's gonna be real hard to make a ton of money here, especially with pay per view. So
Real shit.
Tim, what's the
yeah.
numbers
So
have to be successful? It needs to be over five. It needs to be 500,000 or up for it to
hmm,
be successful, or
it
needs
all
to.
depends on and see. And this is the reason why Tank. I know the fight's gonna get done. I know he said something today that like, yo, the fight's gonna happen or whatever. But it's what the guarantee is. The guarantee is it's so the lower the guarantee, the better it is. For the promoter and before that number don't have to be so damn high. You know, and so if his guarantee is $15 million, I mean, dude, that's a lot of money. And so the pay per view numbers got to be 350, 400, for so everybody can make money, not just the fighter.
Mm,
But if you guarantee him $3 million and then you give him upside on the pay per view, like $5 on every pay per view you sell or something like that. Now it makes a little bit more sense for the promotional company because the promoters need to make money too. It's not just about the fighters. And I get it. I'm speaking. I should be speaking for the fighters and all that, but don't nobody get in business to not make money. You be stupid to get in business to not make any money. What's the
mm,
point of getting into business?
mhm.
But you got to be comfortable with the purse that you're making. You got to be comfortable with the money that you're making. So and that's just it. And you got to know your worth. So it's funny to see Tank now understanding whether, you know, I don't know if there's line on the numbers or not, but he's been told he's the face and he's been told all of this and the numbers are great and all of this stuff. And now he's saying, hey, pay me like it. Pay me like it. Y'all saying all of this stuff. Y'all seeing the numbers. Y'all blasting the numbers. Pay me like it now. So I ain't mad at Tank, man. I'm not mad at Tank standing his ground and saying, pay me. Pay me my money that I feel that I deserve. Because when you watch a Tank fight, to be honest with you, bro, it's sold out. It
Mm,
is sold out. People come out to watch Tank fight, man, because they know what they're gonna get.
yeah.
So
Did did Brian Norman and Brian Norman Jr. did they make the right decision by not fighting Boots?
He was damned if he did and damned if he didn't.
Mm.
Because he wasn't gonna beat Boots. So it's like you go there, you get your ass whooped for 1 point, whatever it is, and then we don't see you no more. Or you keep your strap, you fight a couple of, couple mandatory, get paid 100,000 here, 200,000, little bit, stay undefeated. You keep defending, keep defending, keep defending. Your money gonna keep increasing. Like y'all gotta understand that like your minimums gotta get raised before you can make those type of moves.
Mm.
People don't really understand that. So right now he's a title holder, but his minimums are still the same because he hasn't defended that title.
Mm.
But the minute he defend that title, now he can say, "Hey, TR, I gotta raise my minimums, man. I'm the real deal." You know what I'm saying? Like my minimums is 100,000. Like I need my minimums up 500. Every fight. You know. So once those minimums get raised, now, hey, Boots, we can do it. My minimums are raised. So rather win, lose, draw, whatever it is, I got my minimums stuck in the contract. And they got to pay me this no matter what. So I got job security, so to speak. So that's just it. But I'm gonna tell you something my old manager used to tell me. When there's money on the table, Tim, it don't fucking matter. You get the money. It don't matter who you fight because if you fight a Joe Blow and something don't go right that day and you end up losing, he's like, you left all this money on the table. And I think that happened to a fighter of his. I can't recall his name. He passed on a big bag, went overseas, ended up losing for like 150,000 or whatever, and was never able to recover.
Mm.
So you run the risk. I understand why Norman is trying to bet on himself and build himself up. He's 23 years old, but I think he's fucked either way. You know what I mean? He chose that route, but I also get the route and just go ahead and take the bag, bro. You ain't gonna never see no money like that no time soon, and get it right now while you can, while it's hot. But he wasn't gonna beat Boots, man. Norman is good. He's a good fighter. He showed that when he fought Santillan, but Boots is on a different level than Santillan.
for sure.
Definitely.
So that's my take on that, B. He could have did it, and I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at him. He didn't take the fight. I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to establish himself in the division. And I get that. But at the same time, that 1-7, I get that too.
Word.
I get that too. I get that too, B. I mean, shit. Yeah, I told you how much money I mean, shit. I told you how much money I made.
Yeah,
$26,000 when I fought for the title.
Mm.
Yo, that's crazy.
that's crazy. I didn't know
Hey,
that. That's
For
a,
what
Tim,
title?
do you agree with the narrative that the 1.7 was a low ball offer?
I tell you, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. I wouldn't say it's a low ball offer. I think it's a damn good offer. But the difference was the 500,000 from what I heard. 500,000 because it was like 2 point something he wanted, right?
Mm.
So I was in a situation back in the days where I leveraged. Well, it was actually my wife. She's smart as shit, right? So she knew I had just got done with my second fight of the year. She knew that Brandon Rios hadn't fought, and she was like, "Hey, stay ready because you're gonna get ready to fight Brandon Rios." And I was just like, "What?" I was like, "I'm already did. I'm good. Contract fulfilled. I'm chilling." She was just like, "Nah, you gonna fight Brandon Rios. They need somebody, and you the only guy that's up." And so I was like, "All right, get the phone call. Boom. They offered me like 1.1. And I was like, take it, take it. My wife was like, nope. She was like, how much is he getting paid? And they said, oh, he's gonna get paid 1.1. And my wife said, the hell he ain't. Who the fuck is he? He ain't. Stop. No, not gonna happen. So my
Mm.
wife hang up the phone and I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? She was just like, they gonna call back. And I was like, well, how much you asked for? She was like, I asked for 300,000 more.
Mm.
Bring it to 1.4. And so I'm like, you crazy? I'm like, yo, that's a bag. Let's go. Let's get it. And she's like, no, they gonna call back. A few days passed, she get the call. And they came up with the money. So what they did was they took the money because they had to. They owed him a fight. They didn't want to breach the contract. They took the money from him. So he ended up making 800,000. Took the money from him. He gave up 300,000, gave it to me, and then we fought.
Mm.
So for Boots, right? Boots wanted that belt. This is what he could have done. He could have gave up some of his money, and if he truly believe he gonna win the fight, I'm pretty sure he's getting still a healthy paycheck. I'm not in his pocket. I'm not pocket watching like that with Boots. So, but I know he's making his money. But what he could have done was like, hey, Eddie, let's meet in the middle, man. I'll give up 250. You give up 250. Let's make this dude happy. Let's make this clown happy, and let me go ahead and get this strap. Let me go ahead and beat his ass. Get this strap.
Mm.
This is what I need. I need this. I need this fight, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get this fight. It's gonna be in my hometown. It's gonna be for another strap. I'm gonna be a unified champion. Let's go ahead and get it. I'm a give. I'm a take less so I can get this belt. That's what I would have done. So
How
Devin Haney was able to get those belts over there in Australia because he had to take less. He had to take less. Whatever they were offering, he had to take the bag. The same deal that Lomo was taking, he took that deal. Low ball offer. Then he went over there and rematched them. Low ball offers, got those belts. Now he's in control.
Mm.
So
hey,
that's one thing that I was thinking about when Boots was going through this. And it's like, okay, you want that? All right, we gonna give you that. But how bad do you really want this fight? You know what I mean? Like, how bad do you really want it, motherfucker? Because yeah, the 500,000 is there now. The 2.2 is there now. Don't bag the fuck out now. You gonna fight me now? You know what I'm saying? Because we did everything you wanted. You making more money than me, but I want that strap,
yo,
and
Tim,
I know I'm gonna beat your ass.
how much do you give up? Because according to Eddie, Boots gave up a significant amount of his purse to even get Brian Norman to 1.7. So, as a fighter, how much would you be willing to give up?
Whatever that belt meant to me.
Okay.
Whatever that belt meant to me. That's how much I'm willing to give up. Whatever it meant for me to again boost my status in the sport and to get a compelling matchup because I feel like Boots don't get I just what's the word I'm looking for? He don't get the respect, man. He don't get the respect, and it's because of the fighters he hasn't faced. He hasn't been able to face. So if he fought Brian Norman, would he get that respect? I don't know. But Brian Norman has a strap,
Mm.
and it's the spectacle. It's the way it looks, right? He beat an undefeated guy like Brian Norman in his hometown, and he do what I think he was gonna do. You know what I mean? It looks good, and so it's whatever was worth for him to be able to get a significant fight where he feel like now y'all gonna fucking respect me. One, two. I'm not just a one belt holder. I took it from the champion. Now I'm a two belt holder. Now where are all the other little clowns in this division with belts? Yeah, you over there or you over here. I don't even know the fucking belt holders at 147 because the division to me is trash because these dudes don't want to fight nobody. You know, so that's just it.
I feel that, but when the initial offer is supposed to be 750,000, 800,000, and it end up a million over that, how much you want somebody to give up? Like you saying, your wife
Nah,
smart with.
for real.
She said, "I need an extra 300,000 on top of that." Like
Yeah.
she's smart with the money. Imagine if it was the other way around, and the motherfucker keep trying to take bread out your purse. You like your wife like, all right, we're gonna give you the extra quarter mil. Then they're like, no, that's not it. She like, all right, Tim, I'm gonna give him an extra quarter mil. Go ahead, give him an extra quarter mil, babe. All right, give him that. Then the motherfucker keep asking for it, keep asking for it. At some point, you're gonna be like, who he think he is? Who do he think I'm not?
Mm.
You knock his block off, now Eddie got to pay you more.
No, I dig all that. I'm just saying.
I get you. I hear what you're saying. I trust me, I do. But that's it's called betting on yourself.
I feel
And
that.
how much does that belt really mean to you? You know what I'm saying? Like you can make that money up. Like I've negotiated shit where like I'm like, yo, I want this, but then in my next fight, win, lose, or draw, I want this. Cause I was promised this and y'all not giving me this. So my next fight, I need it for this. Okay, done. All right, bet. We good. So there was a time, it was a time where the rematch for Manny Pacquiao, I was supposed to make 10. But I knew it wasn't there. I knew it wasn't there. You know, the rematch, the controversy, all that, I knew the money wasn't there. But
Mhm.
I was contracted to make 10. So I'm like, yo, okay, well, y'all gotta get close to that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta get close to that.
Right.
So give me a second, mate. Give me a second. Oh, I'm talking about guys. Hold on. So, all right, real quick. And then I gotta ride out. Wifey home, kids gotta go to bed. No, so I'm like, okay, let's talk. Got the six, got the six. Cause I was just like, yo, I'm not taking five. It's not gonna happen. Five, I'm not taking. We did the six. I said my next fight when I come back, win, lose, or draw, and this was Pacquiao too. I said 2 million, and that's when I fought Diego Chavez for 2 million. That's eight. It wasn't 10, but I got two fights in. I got eight. So it's like, yo, it ain't 10, but it's eight. It ain't got they got damn close to it. I had to
Mm-hmm.
fight two fights, but that's how I was able to negotiate. And then I'm like, yo, I want my minimum to be $2 million minimum. So that's how you negotiate it, man. That's how you do it.
Mm.
Got
Yep. Yep. There's different ways you can negotiate with your promoter where you can get things again after. You can get things on the back end. You can get things you can put shit to get things together for your next fight.
Right.
You know. So but
Shit, we
anyways,
appreciate
man,
you, Tim.
hey, love, man. I gotta roll out.
yes,
Peace,
sir.
love, harmony, B. Keep doing your thing, Greg, for real, man. And the panel out there, thanks for the respect, man. I appreciate y'all, dog. Thanks for
Pleasure
letting me come
Appreciate
talking.
on.
you too,
Appreciate
Tim.
it,
Thank
Tim.
you.
Appreciate
Love.
you.
Pleasure
All right,
talking.
man. Peace. Peace and
My
increase.
All
man.
right, Tim.
All right,
Yeah.
dog. Peace.
All right, Tim. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yo, we needed that.
Hey, Greg, man, damn, man, you've been getting all the interviews. Yeah, AB on that Jones, recorder of it, man.
Hey, look, that one came off the backboard though.
And not for, let's not forget he taking over fight hype slowly but surely too.
I see it. Yeah, I see it. You know what's crazy, Greg? I never got a chance, man. Mill, because of you, I end up watching all Greg shit. Cause I start watching your shit during that COVID time, and then I just start watching all Greg. That's when Greg
Yo,
became my number one go to after watching your shit.
yo, you know what's crazy is that's when me and G really turned up, yo. COVID, yo.
Yeah, I was getting it in. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I was
Yeah,
looking forward to that shit, like
Mm-hmm.
especially all being indoors. You know what I mean? We couldn't do shit. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? That
yo,
shit was
they
that
was
shit
like
was
the only gym open. They was illegally, but
Yeah.
shit.
I wasn't closing that motherfucker.
Yo, that was a crazy ass time, yo.
Shit, I was
yeah.
I
Yo,
was in the gym by
what
myself some days.
what make him such a real nigga, bro? He didn't know me from a can of paint, bro. I DM'd him.
Oh
Like I
shit.
used to, like I was a fan of Greg's, right? So this is going back to I'm like fresh out of college. And of course we used to all just watch like shit on YouTube. And I didn't know nothing about boxing, but I saw Greg on Fight Hype and he was arguing with fucking Curtis Stevens, yo. Him, it was you and Gabe and Curtis. I hope y'all remember that, yo.
At the
I
press
do
But
con
remember that.
and then like one of Curtis Stevens' balls tried to press Greg, and he was like, "Man, that's fake pressure, man. You in that dumbass leather hat." So man, yo, I might have watched that. I might have watched that shit like fucking 10 times, bro. I was in tears. So when I started my channel, my brother hit me up one day and was like, "Yo, you should interview G." And I'm like, "Hey, yo, yeah." So I DM'd him. He told me to come down. I came down. The rest is history, man. He a real nigga, yo.
Yeah,
Word, that's
definitely,
tough.
man. Definitely, y'all was putting that shit together, man. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit was on point.
Real shit.
But you know, when you from the city too, you know what I mean. You want to hear niggas that sound like you talk like you know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
it was a lot of channels, you know, that was around, but this felt like you know what I mean, the realest one. You know what I mean?
Right.
Facts. Gravitate to YSM. I've been watching you Mel since you had like 10K subscribers. Like it felt good listening to niggas that talk
Damn.
like I'm on the block big niggas every time I watch that joint. Like with my, you know
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
what I'm saying? So to you, bro.
Yo,
absolutely.
that really means a lot, yo. That really means a
Real
lot.
shit.
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, I told Greg all the time, bro. That's the only shit that when you from Philly, you gotta show love. You know what I mean to your people. You know what I mean?
And
Like you know,
it ain't no dick eating
nah,
showing love. You know what I'm saying? Real niggas, real niggas. When we see niggas from our city, we know it ain't nothing else. We see somebody doing something positive. You see them elevate. If you don't respect that, it's something wrong with you. We don't even want niggas like you around if that's you.
Type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Word.
absolutely, Andy,
Yo,
absolutely.
I hate when people put that like when you compliment somebody, you show them love. It's always dick eating, and
Yeah.
I don't agree
Yeah,
with
like
that.
that
Like,
shit is
so you got to
crazy.
give niggas they flowers, like
Real shit.
especially people that look like that come from where you come from, because a lot of times people on the outside won't give you your flowers.
Facts.
So
Word.
I agree
I've been
with you.
watching y'all shit for a minute though. I just clicked the link. I ain't even think Greg was gonna put me on there. I'm like, let me
No.
try this joint.
No,
Good
we get
cat.
them in though.
yo, the
You know,
crazy
Word.
thing is this is him in real life though, yo. Like like some people perform for the camera. You got some people that got the alter egos on the internet. Nah, it's
Mm-hmm.
really him, yo.
but that's why I think I start following because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, he'll be saying, he'll just be saying anything, agreeing with anything, you know what I'm saying, be speaking his mind. That's why I like that shit. Like, that's what I think really put me on because a lot of Jones I fell back from, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, they just seemed like they was playing certain bigger, you know, people with more views, I'll say. Seemed
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
they was
Mm-hmm.
kind of biased with certain shit. I'm just like, this the one where I'm saying the people, you know what I mean, he's speaking real shit. He giving people a chance to talk, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Word.
And also number one, too, he's a boxer and a trainer, all that. So it's like you gotta give him respect, you know what I'm
Right.
saying, and respect his opinion because he's actually did everything, you know what I mean?
Facts.
So
Word.
Facts. Yo, you
Not to
know what's
cut you off,
crazy?
but yo, Greg, how is it working with boots and shit, man?
It's actually like even if you come in there with with a strategic mindset, he make it easy because Boots, he try anything you ask him to try. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then he doing it with great energy. He make you pick your game up. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you I compare it to working with like Kobe or Mike because
Word.
they not playing. And I say that because I'm not trying to hype it up, but he not playing. Like he not playing at all. He not like he in the gym. He not like, yo, turn that radio up. Hey yo, remember them chicks last night? Like he don't be bidding or nothing. When that motherfucker lock in, he lock in,
Word.
and
He
he
getting
make you
busy.
yeah he make you turn your game up. You know what I mean? So that's why I like working with him a lot, man. He's smooth. He real smooth. Yeah.
Word. That's tough.
Real shit. It's that iron sharp iron.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Type shit. Word. Word.
Hey
Word.
G, that was a real good comparison. I don't think we've seen anything like this in Philly since like Cole.
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, yeah, and then he definitely in the spotlight. I think I got to Bernard. I got to Bernard a little late in the game. Like I didn't follow Bernard as early
Yeah.
as I got to him a little bit after I met him when I graduated. I met him at Temple. And the crazy thing is, like, yo, he was actually talking to me. Like he wouldn't even let me leave. I was like, damn, I gotta get with my family. He was still rapping. Like he was a cool. He was a
You know how
cool
I know it.
dog. Like, but like, you know what I'm saying, like real shit. Like he was cool. You know what I mean? That's why I was like, when I started watching him after that, I'm like, damn. Then I realized, damn, this man then went, he 40 something, 48, 49 years old with a belt. Like, damn, like,
Mm-hmm.
and he beating dudes. Like, that's when I was impressed with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit was
A
impressive.
a a backpack Yan. I'm gonna get a small farm in Jamaica. Old head bang.
Oh shit! What's up,
Ah,
Bang?
Big Bang.
Bang, what's up,
Okay.
baby?
Yeah.
Man, I'm at the J like a motherfucker,
Hold
bucking
on.
the system. Hey, look,
Hey,
I
hey,
had
hey.
left the live, and then I came back. I seen they had Bernard, they had Tim Bradley on there. I say, okay, my nigga Greg. I've been telling this nigga at least once a month, boy, you famous. You don't feel famous yet?
Hey,
Nah,
hey,
man,
bang,
I
bang.
don't feel famous, man. I said, all right.
I argue with this dude. I argue with this dude all the fucking time. Like, yo, when somebody see me at a fight, first question they ask, hey, yo, where G at? Come on, bro. He taking pic. Yo. So we leaving. We drove up to was that Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia press conference, right?
Right,
We drove up there
right,
together. So Oscar and Bernard leave out. They get mobbed by the fans, right?
right.
Like young boys is going crazy, taking pictures, got their phones out, right? Greg walk out right after them. You know the young boys mob Greg, yo. I'm like, oh shit, it's G, yo, G. They putting their phones all the way up. Yeah, I'm with my man. We locked in.
I told him, hey, look, I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you the best thing about both of y'all, about Neil and Greg. Bro, it don't matter how much love these boys get out there in this boxing world, the streets or whatever. Bro, these niggas reach back and help the little people, bro. They act like they still small people, bro. This is what I love about Neil and Greg. They act like
Word.
they still small, bro. They not small people, bro. You feel me?
Mhm.
The way he reached back and helped me, the way Neil reached back and helped me. I called Neil questions about the channel and all type. This man take his time out to talk to me. We have hour-long conversations. Me and Greg, we have 2 hour-long conversations. We might not even be talking about boxing. We might just be on some real life shit. You feel me? Like,
Hmm.
bro, I really got a lot of love and respect for these two dudes, man. That's why when niggas get to talking crazy, I be ready to risk it all. I be ready to risk it all, man. For
Hey,
real, man.
Bang,
Straight
ain't
up.
you gonna be here? Ain't you gonna be here on the? You said you gonna be here on the 9th, right? Or the 6th? I'm sorry.
Nigga is a pig's pussy pork. Hell yeah.
Hey, yo, you going
Shit.
to the fight Friday, babe?
Yeah, that's out here. Is a
Yeah, I
pig's
know.
pussy
Word up.
pork? Nah, yeah. That's out here. I'm gonna fuck with him. Greg gonna hit me when he touch down. You know
Oh
what I
Mhm.
man,
mean?
Word up. They
I
doing their
Greg.
told him
thing. I fuck with them, yo.
he got a chaperone out here. Hey man, I told him that everything he want gonna be right there for him, bro. When he touch down, bro. He ain't gotta ask me twice, bro. You feel me? Straight up. Meal, same thing with you. You come out here, it's gonna be the same thing with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
My nigga empty the clip. My nigga Mr. 12th Street, same thing with y'all. Y'all come out here, man. It's Southern
Hey,
hospitality, bro.
hey, and that's the same kind of love you getting next week when you touch down. I ain't got no southern
Ab-
hospitality, but I damn sure got some brotherly love for my nigga.
Absolutely.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Absolutely.
Real
Absolutely,
shit.
man. We love the love. We love the love, man. Straight up. Y'all know what it is, man. Hey,
Real shit.
so look, I wanted to ask y'all about the Regis fight. This is
Yeah.
what I noticed in the Regis fight. I know y'all probably already talked about it, but I've been absent. Bro, listen, bro. Regis was throwing too many air jabs. No sense of distance whatsoever. I was texting Greg this whole time we was watching the fight. No
Mhm.
sense of distance. I fuck with Regis. I vote for Regis. That's my guy. I met him. He a humble dude. He is who he is on camera as he is in person. But respectfully, bro, I respect the fact that he said, man, I feel like I'm getting too old for this. I think I'm finna go to bare knuckle. It's not in me no more. Once a
Mm.
fighter starts saying stuff like that, bro, it's safer for them to take their own advice and don't let
Mm.
nobody gas them up, bro. Once you start talking like that and thinking like that, it's time to hang it up. And Regis
Hmm.
fought the fights.
Mm.
Regis fought the fights, bro. He has an excellent resume, bro. At
Mhm.
140, bro, he got a great resume at 40, bro. He
Two
definitely
time
fought the
two
fight.
time champ. Yep, absolutely.
Absolutely,
Yo,
absolutely.
you know what I think his issue is?
What's that?
Is his foot placement. He fights and tries
Yeah,
to cut the ring off out of a really bladed stance. And it seemed like
right,
him and Jack Catterall actually had like the same stance and the same gait. They was
Yeah.
just going
right.
around in a circle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of how they place their feet.
And you know what was so crazy? I seen Regis out there actually trying to box with Catterall. Shouldn't have did that. He should have went out there and did his thing. You
He
feel me?
can't
Yeah.
cut he can't cut the
Because
ring
he
off
not really.
because his left foot isn't all right, so I don't know what the correct term is, but I feel like if you're gonna cut the ring off, your leg can't be in an eye. Your legs can't be in an eye. They gotta kind of be in like a J.
Mm-hmm.
Over
Right,
quickly.
right.
Mo, Jack Catterall, they all have that stance where it's just in a straight line. So when somebody makes that quick movement back, they can just get out of harm's way. And
Mm-hmm.
he couldn't touch him with the jab. He couldn't touch him with the left hand, and he's falling all over the place.
Yeah, yeah,
Right. This is
yeah.
true. This is true.
I think Regis
This is
got
true.
and don't even know why he's doing it. Like you said, he was jabbing, but it's not like he was using it to actually try to touch him. He wasn't using it as a rangefinder. He wasn't doing nothing. He just throwing it
He's
out there.
just throwing them.
Then he's shuffling in, but you're not shuffling in and doing nothing. You ain't
Yeah,
jabbing the body. You ain't jabbing it. Then you keeping the right hand in park. He barely threw that motherfucker. How many right hands saw that motherfucker
yeah. Every time
Refused to step to the left. He stepped to the left
yeah,
one fucking time.
at all?
every time he was in attack mode, he jumped in. He dove in every time he was in attack mode. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, my nigga at work with the forklift.
mm.
He give me
Hey, now y'all,
popping.
hey, look, now y'all know why I've been slacking on my lives and on my channel, dog. So I do apologize, but it's coming back around.
My
It's
Hey,
nigga
coming
give
back
bro,
me
around.
Hey,
popping.
we know
that's
life is real life shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely,
Today,
absolutely,
today hand you that real check. You know, everybody popping,
absolutely,
doing something.
Abs- absolutely. You know, we do it for the money. We do that for the money. We work for the money. We don't work for the
Yeah.
love. We work for the money.
Oh,
Real shit.
hey, Greg, remember I was talking about
What's up,
Charlo?
mama?
I thought I don't know how true that is, but they said he might come back against Ramos,
Who that?
the one that uh
Abel.
damn, what's my man?
Who's wrong?
Jesus. Jesus
But who?
Ramos.
Yes,
Who?
Jesus Ramos, yes.
Jamel.
Yes,
Oh,
Jamel. I heard he might be coming back to that type of fight.
yeah.
That's a good
After the
job.
new year. I don't know how true. I seen it like in like 3 different spaces, so I ain't know how true that was. But I was like, that's a tough fight if he coming back off that one. That's a
Yeah.
good.
Hey, 12, you ain't hit me up neither, man. You ain't send me the number.
I thought I did. Hold up, man. I thought I did. See,
On the
I told you with
gram?
this Instagram shit, man. Hold up. Is the Instagram on the one that's on your is it on the channel? Like you got everything posted on the channel, the actual Instagram name?
No, I got it's Greg Hackett 86.
All right, I'm gonna do it again. Great. I told you my shit was a little crazy, bro. You said say it one more time for me.
Greg Hackett 86.
Greg Hack 86. All right.
Yeah.
Hold on. This shit right.
Shit, we getting it rolling, man. Hey, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, man. Y'all niggas tripping.
Hey
Word.
man, that's because you had Tim came on the jump, bro. Like that
I ain't
shit,
gonna lie.
went a
Yeah,
whole
when
nother
Tip
level, bro.
yeah,
Like,
when Tip jumped on, I said, fuck it, I gotta stay on this show.
yeah,
Bro, it's a
Word.
block party. It's a block party. We celebrating every win. Every
Real
win we
shit.
celebrating. It's a block party. You know what I mean?
Real
After
shit.
hours. You know what I mean?
Real shit.
Hey, yeah. I see, I
especially when you
see,
got
I see, I
everybody
see
fucking
my
with. I
yeah,
see
now for real.
with you too, Bang. I see you doing the interviews.
Yeah, man. Look, man, I got a lot more coming, man. It's a lot coming in store, man. Hey, man, I got two of the best. I got two of the best guys on my team, man. There's Greg
hmm
Hackett and fucking YSM Sports, man. Hey,
hmm
man, I can't be stopped. Once I can get my shit like all the way, you know what I'm saying? Like when I ain't gotta be working so much and I can find time to dedicate to my channel, bro. I got the best teachers in the game right now, bro. The
hmm
love is real, bro. Like I don't my bad. Bro, I don't know why them niggas fuck with me the way they do, bro. But I love them for it and I appreciate them. You feel me? Like so yeah. I shall do what I'm supposed to do with what I got. You understand what I'm
hmm
saying?
Yeah,
hmm
Real for real. That's a
absolutely.
fact. But I so what we doing, man? We got who on this boots undercard with the Karen
That's,
fight?
shit. Ben Rodriguez,
I
Khalil
got
Mack,
Bam.
Tito Mercado, Ishmael Muhammad, Dennis Thompson,
Ray
Quinn
Savage.
Moses. I
They
think I
got
might
Ray on that. They got
have
Ray on that joint.
Williams
Okay.
Yeah.
and Ammo Williams.
Oh,
Man,
Ammo coming. Ammo making an appearance. He coming back.
yeah, he back in the 8 rounder. He
He back
back
in
in
the rounder. I know. Hey, Van. That's why I said it.
Houston. Houston.
Houston. It's all right. Ammo got to get back in the fold again, bro. That was a tough loss.
Yeah, that was, bro. That
Tough
was,
loss, bro.
but
Unexpected.
come to find out
What's
that
that?
L that he took, that boy finna be more than what we thought he was. What's his name? He fight like Fundora. What's his name?
Hamza Sharaf.
Ah,
That nigga the truth, bro. He the
yeah,
truth. So
He got
now
yeah,
I kind of respect. I kind of respect the L a little bit more now because that
yeah.
boy's on his way to being somebody, bro. He's a Fundora that understands range. You feel me? Like I'm talking about like tall, rangy. He got the same like they not the same fighter, but they kind of remind me of each other. The height, the reach. You know what I'm saying? The way he throw his punches, but he understands his height more than Fundora does. You understand what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? So I do respect the L a little bit more now because I think I don't think Ammo knew who he was in the ring with that night. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because
that
he's going on to be one of them ones, bro. For real,
Yeah,
for
I
real.
think I think Fundora understands range. I think the machismo part of it kind of gets in the way. Like Mexican shit to them, that's real.
Yeah.
Right, right,
It's too
right. You
tough.
right. You right. You
So
right.
damn tough.
Because Fundora did show better range against Tim Tszyu. You see that I remember some of the interviews they were saying, what you gonna do to you know well, what kind of approach are you taking to this fight? You know what I'm saying? You know, he was coming off that loss or whatever. And then he was like, man, I'm just gonna fight smarter now. And then damn sure enough, when he got out there with Tim Tszyu, he stayed behind his jab longer than what I thought he would. You understand what I'm saying? He stayed at a nice distance longer than I thought he would. Tim Tszyu
Mhm.
had to rush in. That's how he got caught with that elbow.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Fundora was back far enough. And Tim Tszyu rushed in on him and he got caught with that elbow and cracked his forehead. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I mean, man, Tim Tszyu got. I mean, not Tim Tszyu, but Fundora got a lot of potential, bro. I respect that boy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I even respected him when he fought in the inside too much. It was like, damn, he's actually good at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga's
yeah.
actually good at the inside fighting. So yeah,
Be
man.
that
That
damn
that
tall. Be that damn taller than everybody. Absolutely.
absolutely, bro. Absolutely, man. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Hey, but look,
He should
man.
move to
We love
160.
the love, man. What'd you say? What'd you say, Mill?
I think he should move to 60.
You think he should go to 60?
Yeah.
He might if he take a L to Spence. He might
Mhm.
if it's
He gonna beat
Mm,
Spence ass, bro.
But I
man,
think he
bro,
want.
look.
But I think he want that Bud money.
Look, bro.
Word.
That's the thing,
Yeah,
bro. See, I really
yeah.
feel
I
like
like that
I
too.
really feel, I really feel like win, lose or draw. If Errol Spence win that fight or lose that fight, bro, that fight is gonna retire Errol Spence, bro. It's gonna retire him, bro, because ain't no having a, bro. You're not fighting Fundora without going to war. That's war, bro. So whether you win or whether you win against Fundora, Tim Tszyu had to postpone his next fight because he was still in recovery.
Mm-hmm.
Before this last fight, they was both still in recovery, bro. Nobody makes it out in one piece against Fundora, bro. I don't give a fuck how good you are, bro. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Even in his loss, he was winning every round. When he got
Mhm.
knocked out, he was winning every round, bro. That nigga's dangerous, bro.
Yes, he is,
So
bro.
yeah,
Yes, he
yeah,
is,
yeah,
bro. I just
yeah,
hope
yeah.
Spence give us something soon, bro. We don't even got a date, man. I'm like, come
Man,
on,
bro.
man, give us something, babe. Does he even have a trainer? Like, give us something, bro. Like,
Yeah.
little inkling of when this match gonna be, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Nah, for real. For real, for real. Hey, but look, hey man, we love the love, man. Hey man, y'all tune in to Fighting Words with Bang. We coming back with some more shorts, more interviews, more videos, more live, all that, man. I
Yes,
gotta go. I
go.
gotta get back to it. Hey man, everybody on the panel, salute to all y'all boys, man. Y'all know what it is, man.
Yes,
all
All
sir.
Holla
right,
at
right.
me.
bro.
Big
All right.
bang.
I'm still in the chat though. I'm still in the chat. I'm gonna holler
For
at y'all in
sure.
a minute.
Yes,
All
For
right,
sir.
baby.
All
sure.
right.
My
but
nigga bang at work.
I know, I see.
My boy on the forky.
Nigga not
Look,
playing. Hey yo, we talking about 3 hours and 30 minutes, man.
yeah,
Nigga up here for a grip.
I've been watching this John since it came on, bro. Like this joint been on for a minute. I had to slide out the. You know what I mean, I had to tell her, hold on, I'm going downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't
YouTube,
trying to you up.
YouTube on bullshit. My notification. I was eating. I'm out late. I'm like, I'm supposed to be in here. Stop the chat.
Real shit. There you go.
No, but that I ain't gonna hold you. That was good, man. Funny thing is, I make me have a little bit more respect, like for Tim Bradley. Like even you know what I'm saying, because I never, people say certain shit about the way he commentate and all that, but you know what I
Hmm.
mean, he really been in this shit, so he can have
Yeah.
whatever opinion he really want. You know what I'm saying? It ain't,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. People ain't qualified to really speak on him. You know what I'm saying? And he announced it, so he gonna say what he want to say.
Real
So
rap.
here's what it is.
Man, I fucks with y'all, man. I appreciate y'all niggas.
Yeah, dog. Listen, man. Look, good looking for bringing us in on that interview, bro. Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Only thing, hey, Greg, I know when you had AB on, was you working with Boots when you got off with him? When you got off the line with him, you was about to go hit the Jones with Boots that day.
No. That
Yeah,
was
somebody else
Hank.
coming in. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Cause I was like, damn, man, I was tuned into that Joe. I was like, yo, we got AB on this Joe. I was like,
I
oh
know I had to
shit.
get up out of there.
I see you. I was like, yo.
I'm gonna get him again though.
Yeah. But the Shakur joint was crazy too, bro.
Yeah, that was a good joint.
You got a lot of
Yeah, I
Shakur
watched
fans
that
that be
too.
in that chat, bro. They be in that chat heavy. Heavy when you talk about Shakur, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
No, I'm gonna get them niggas. I'm gonna get them niggas back on here.
Yeah,
Shit,
sure.
I had to work on Shakur for like 2 weeks
Oh, you kept hitting him in the inbox?
because of the times. You know what I
Ah.
mean? Then he had a little situation. So I was like, look, I ain't even gonna hound you. Do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? Handle your shit. Then he hit me one day, was like, yo, let's do that joint today. And I'm like, can we do it at night? He like, yeah, that's better. I'm like, all right, fuck it, we do it at night.
Oh, yo,
Yeah,
Greg, I meant to ask you, you ever run into the old head Leon Muhammad?
yeah, I caught up with him in New York.
All right. How is he? I like old head. He funny as shit,
Same,
man.
same boy you see. He talking his shit.
Okay, all
Yeah, he
right.
don't be on no like extra shit. He just want to be at the fights. That's it.
He seemed like he got a free pass to every joint.
Yeah,
Yo, he
he
got
dug
every
in some
fight, bro.
years.
And
Yeah,
He
he had
like he
every
just
fight.
he coming, let him in.
yeah. Whatever fight he want to go to.
Yeah, I know he from Philly and all that. I've been seeing him around for a minute. I did a little background on him. I didn't realize what I'm saying, he had all that going on back in the top ranked days, running with all the old time promoters and all that, man.
FOI boy. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah.
yeah, but that's what I was saying, bro. That's why I was like, yo, this shit,
Old
like there's
nigga.
a couple dudes here like that I ain't realized had to get in this boxing shit, all the history that we got here, man. We got a
A
lot of
lot.
history, man.
Yeah.
Real shit. Shit, man. We gonna get it. I appreciate y'all, man.
Oh, for sure,
You
for
all
sure.
ready?
What you about to say? Somebody's about to say something.
Oh, I said we one of the greatest boxing towns ever, man. It's a hella
For
history.
sure.
Yeah.
No, the
What's everybody's favorite defense?
That
Philly.
road.
Nah, no cap.
Everybody gonna say that, bro. Ooh, come on, bro.
shouts out to Georgie Benton, man.
Yes,
People
sir.
All
try to
day.
say it originated here, right?
All day.
It's the original spot for it.
Yo,
It, ca-
question:
it,
is Georgie
what?
Benton the greatest trainer of all time, G?
Shit, one of them.
One of them, shit.
One of them for sure.
All the legends he trained, don't even know who he trained, Mil. You gotta enlighten niggas. Niggas don't even know, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, I mean, I was doing my due diligence. I was like, God damn.
I know
Yeah.
sometimes you got to, bro. You don't be realizing that shit. Like,
It's
damn, he had him.
it's
Like,
it's only hard. It's only hard because once one trainer get a great fighter, then like a lot of fighters, great fighters start going to him. So then it's like everybody calling him a great trainer. Not saying he
Yeah.
not I ain't talking about Georgie specifically. I'm just saying whoever that trainer is, like Freddie Roach had his run. I mean Barry Hunter had his run, Virgil Hunter had his run. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas, Robert Garcia, you know what I mean,
We dead
it
in it with Bozy now. Damn near.
yeah, yeah.
That's the
So
bull ring. Yeah.
So that's how that shit be happening. Like once you got somebody that's on fire, that everybody start running over there because they want to see what's up with that fire. But it take a special motherfucker to stay in it. You know what I mean? So I guess like whoever the trainer is that could keep them niggas in that shit, that's who the best at that time. But Bo got like a special situation because for his son to be that nice and then you get a Cuban boy that's that nice, like that's crazy. And then you just got a crazy stable, like his stable crazy on the low, like he
Yeah,
got some
yeah.
monsters down there. So it's like, oh shit.
About to be another. It's about to be another IBF chip over that motherfucker in about another couple weeks.
Yeah, shit,
Nigga,
Yeah, a
crazy.
couple weeks.
I
So,
know it's gonna be
niggas are
crazy.
okay. Yo, he got an opportunity to win 3 world titles in a year,
Yeah,
don't
a
you
real
wish?
shit.
calendar year.
Think they gonna put him on that list if that happens for that trainer?
I don't know how I've been saying it for like 2 years that he gotta get it soon. Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Cool Boy gonna beat Brandon,
Oh, that's gonna be a good one. They gotta run. Oh, they gonna run that back. That's gonna be a good
right?
one.
And
a
then
great
Shay gonna
fight.
win hers, and
Yep.
yeah, and then probably like in a year or two, Andy's gonna win his. So
Yeah,
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 Yeah.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
That's gonna be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And was Bozy was he a boxer or a martial art? What was he?
Yeah,
He a
my
Bozy,
boxer?
middleweight.
Bo used to fight,
Okay, he's a
but
middleweight.
he
Okay.
fucked his shoulder up back in the day.
And Boots got two other brothers that box, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
They were.
always see the other one. I
I,
always see the one with him. I seen you. I think you interviewed him a few times. Mill, like, but I can't. You know what I mean? I'm just learning though. Like, I never seen him back in that time when he was, when he was actually doing his thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they was
all right.
getting
So
done.
the oldest Pooh, he beat Rosado, he beat Gabe.
He beat Gabe. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and the middle brother Farah, he had a close decision loss to Badu Jack, but
Mhm.
they all had good records. Like
Mhm.
I be
And
trying to tell niggas, bro. At several times throughout both career as a trainer, he was about a win or two away from some major shit.
right,
And
Mhm.
you looking for Rod record, like the most recent Ray Robinson, motherfuckers don't even know if he beat Ugas. None niggas don't even know Ugas, bro. Niggas won't even know
right.
him.
Yep.
Word.
That's
Then
the
even with Demetrius Hopkins against Charlo,
Demetrius Hopkins
oh
against
yeah,
Charlie.
yeah.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
seen that.
man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, it's a lot of it's yeah. The history crazy,
He
bro.
was in a way several times, and Bush just the one
Yeah,
that got over the hump. Like,
yeah. The
cause
Yeah.
history, the
up,
history crazy.
Is would Boots say he's the best out of the brothers, out of the family?
they said he the best.
They
Yeah,
say he's the best. That's what I'm at. Okay.
because you gotta remember back then, man, we had fun, man. You could have fun. The streets now is not even worth being outside. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And Boots just so happened to be young, the youngest, but like a lot younger. They was teenagers when he was born. So you gotta understand the attention that was put to him. You know what I mean? Whatever his pop missed on the other ones, he was able to put with the youngest one
Yeah,
him being older and then him being so young. So he kind of got bred with a lot of examples. Like, you know what I mean? You not just your dad, but I'm watching my brothers, I'm watching the niggas in the gym, I'm watching the niggas in the neighborhood. Like Boots, one thing about Boots that he got of his own is an eye. Like young boy, I remember watching him as a kid watch people spar. And he didn't care who they was. He just would sit on the side of the ring like he was watching TV and he would just watch, and watch. You know what I mean? So a kid like that was only gonna be in this position because he understands why things happen the way they did. And I think his worst fear is for something to go wrong in that ring because he watched, you know what I mean, his brothers lose to the maybe like not to maybe not Farah, because Farah did take the training real serious, but Pooh partied a lot. You know what I mean? Farah did too, but Farah wouldn't fight right off of it. Farah would be like, no, I gotta make sure I'm right. Pooh was like more of a dog. He like, man, fuck that. We rumbling. Like Pooh don't like nobody challenging him. So he gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? And Farah was more strategic. Farah, you know what I mean? He had that eye too. But Boots got it like all combined. You know what I'm saying? You got the boozy shit, you got your brother's shit, and then you got your own mind. So he just dangerous, man. Dangerous.
Yo,
Real
if you
shit.
never seen Pooh fight, Greg will tell you this. Pooh might be faster than Boots. Hand wise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I did
Yeah.
watch him fight on YouTube. You know what I could pull up.
Did you see him spar Canelo?
I did.
Is that there?
Yeah,
Is
that's up
it
there.
out there? Well, then
Oh,
that's
I
something
gotta go
to check
watch that.
out.
I
Then
ain't even
I go
see that.
watch it. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's up there.
Yeah.
Damn, I did not know that.
Yeah.
I know.
Pooh. Pooh was nasty, bro.
He was. That's crazy, man. That's
Pooh
so it's
was nasty.
generational, man. That's crazy.
Real rat.
I like to see shit like that. I like those stories, man.
But that let you know that motherfuckers just don't get lucky. Like it ain't lucky. Like you know how people
Hmm.
be like, man, he lucky. It ain't that type of situation. It's motherfucker had to work. Like he really put work in. But it just so happened he got like the athleticism and all that shit combined. That shit crazy.
Right.
I mean, it's just crazy the size. Cause you could be a good fighter and be undersized. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean,
Yeah.
you don't got the height, you don't got the arm length, shit like that. You don't have
Hmm.
the reflexes. You know what I mean? You could be missing all that shit. But young boy just got it. He got it, man.
Boost reflexes be on some other shit. He see the shit before you about to throw it. He see your shoulder twitch. Nigga already rolling with the shot. Like, god damn.
Yeah,
Word.
yeah. He getting the fuck up out of it.
And I know that. I know that's real because niggas don't want to fight him, bro. It's like, you know what I mean? Shit.
Real rap.
Even with a scrap, like, damn, this
Yeah,
shit.
real rap.
But I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to get out there, boys. Woo.
Yeah, we down there.
Listen, we down there, bro. Like, I can't
That
wait. Like, I
shit
mean,
feel good.
that's all I got to look forward to right now, too. You know what I mean? That
Yes,
and
sir.
Thanksgiving on that. You know what I mean?
Yo, it's one of them Jones that you gotta get down there early because I think Zay gonna be on first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
down
Like,
there for the first jump.
bro,
Yeah,
last
Yeah,
time
you
we
gotta be
was
there
down
early.
there, bro, it was like we was down there at like 4 o'clock, yo. No
Yeah.
lie. Because DJ was out first.
yeah,
Yeah.
yep,
Yeah.
yep,
So it's one of them Jones you gotta bring a charger.
yep.
Oh, all right. So, I mean, shit.
Already got my little battery pack. The hook.
You got one of them fire.
We was mobbing in the hallway for a little bit.
Oh, y'all was out there.
Yo,
As you
I'm gonna
should.
tell you, don't go to the hallway, yo.
Yo, the
Yeah,
bathroom was
Greg
like a
already said he
club,
gonna
bro.
do a little
It's
mob in the
too
hallway.
it's too many niggas you know. It's like you on a block. Like you could it's like what West Philly's here, North Philly's down there. It's like
Bro,
you walking through.
Mm-hmm.
real
This
shit.
shit gonna be popping.
Listen, man,
No,
that's
man.
all we got. That's what we got to look forward to, bro. You know we gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? Definitely when we
Mm-hmm.
got a champion. You know what I mean? That's
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
gonna bring out the people who don't even really fuck with it like that just because. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to Savage come back for people to see how good he gonna look at 30.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Real, man.
I can't
Yeah.
wait to, bro, because it hurt my heart when he took that L. But it's all right.
That was
Bro,
bullshit, bro.
yeah,
Yeah,
he
It was a close
on my
fight.
scorecard, he won, bro.
I did too. I did too,
Like,
MG. I
bro,
did too, bro. I
on,
ain't gonna hold you. We all
bro,
debated that.
on some shit, yo. You know what boxing need, man. You know how in other sports, when the guys retire, they're able to become analysts and so forth and so on. We need former fighters to become judges, cause these judges don't know what the fuck they looking at.
A
Cause
lot of the time,
real
yo.
shit, ball, he was
Yeah,
letting his hands go, but for every 6, 7 punches he would throw, he would only land two. Ray was catching the shit out of that, but they don't
Yeah.
understand that he's catching that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
absolutely,
They think he
absolutely.
just getting beat the fuck up. Ray was catching that shit. I don't know if it was because he really needed to move up and he ain't have his legs with him, so he
Yeah.
wasn't much movement or whatever it was. But he was catching that shit on the gloves, like.
Yeah.
And
But
you gotta give him respect because Ball's I just watched Ball beat that last boy the fuck up. I was like,
Yeah.
it just made
But
me
yo,
respect him more. My
keep it a
fault.
being, Ray been struggling to make 26 for over a year now, yo.
he said it. He been said it. He
Yeah,
said it after he
Yeah.
won the title. But what
he
Eddie
did.
do? Right after he won the title, Eddie come right in there, get in his ear, talking about some bread.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, but yo, here's the thing though, man. Because you in them smaller weights, like sometimes you just gotta roll the dice, yo.
No, I could dig that. And you ain't gonna see that kind of bread. So he had to, you know what I'm saying? But damn, Eddie.
I'm mad at how it turned out because I had him winning 7-5, but it's
So
like how often are you gonna get a nice little payday like that? Like,
Yeah.
that
And what we remember in that fight was that in the States or that was over there?
No,
That
that
was a
was over
Saudi.
there.
That was over
Yeah,
there. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But
That's
he,
another.
but I feel like, Eddie did him right though, bringing him back home basically, because he only in Camden. I
Yeah,
mean,
absolutely.
and putting
Yo,
him on
hmm
the boots undercard. What he
he
gonna
was
be the co-main?
no bad man. Well,
Yeah,
he was
right.
supposed to get a. Don't be
What?
surprised. Like Ray gonna win a title at 30. I think they're gonna bring him back at the old Tweeter Center because that's where he was supposed to get his own joint, but he
Right,
lost. He
right.
was gonna get a joint. What's that shit called now? BB&T or some shit like that.
I don't know.
I'm not too sure, man.
It's right across the street from the Sixers practice facility.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not too sure what it's called. I'm not too
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I don't know the name. I know what you're talking about. I
I
don't know
know
the
what you yeah, like you said. I just don't remember the name actually. But I mean, at 130, I mean, what's it's a lot. It's some competition
There's
up
a
there. You
bunch
know,
of joints that. There's a
Yeah,
bunch
it's a
of
lot
we
of
joints.
got
fights.
we got Tank with a belt, but I don't really see Tank. I
Take up
see Tank
35.
between 135
No,
and
no, no. I'm talking at 30. It's
Roach.
Navarrete,
I say,
That's what I'm
Oshaki.
thinking about. Roach. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, not even
Nav.
Oshaki. Hopefully he get his shit back.
Oh yeah. Robson Kaseki,
Yeah.
Navarrete.
Who the fuck
I
got the
would like to see.
I
I would
can't
like to
believe
see
that.
Ray versus after this draw, like Ray versus like Oscar Valdez or Hector Garcia.
Word.
I like
That's
Valdez. Valdez fight everybody, man.
a good joint.
It's a couple
He
of them
definitely
Johns.
fight. He don't care. He fight everybody.
Fight everybody. He about to
Who
fight.
got the other belt? Is it the bull that beat Joe Cordina? Yeah,
Satake or some shit, right?
the bull that beat Joe Cordina. Oh yeah, give Ray him, man.
Yeah, it's a
Turn.
good joint.
What's that? That's the what's that? The IBF John or that's
Yeah,
Yeah.
the IBF.
IBF John?
I think they just put out a purse bid for him. I think he got a rumble coming up though.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
dude.
Yo,
I'm
what's
about
his
to go to
name again?
sleep,
Wasn't he
yo.
like? Bro, he
Yeah.
was like one. Wasn't he fighting at 45?
Who?
Wasn't he like 145?
No,
Who?
that's MMA.
Yeah.
Who?
That's
You talk-
MMA at 45.
There's only 147 and 140.
30. You probably
Yeah,
thinking
but
about
the dude
35.
that Joe Cordina fought, he was way bigger than him.
Okay.
I gotta look it up.
I look at that again. I don't. It didn't.
No.
I could be
What are
wrong.
you doing?
He was big as hell.
You just gotta look it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that one up again, bro.
I'm gonna get with y'all, man.
Yeah, I'm about to go to sleep. My
Dre
cat
about to
started to
go on his
draw.
neck.
Listen, man. It was.
Sit down, man.
Listen, man. It was good rapping with you fellas. G. Once again, thanks for bringing me on, bro.
For
I got
sure. No
I
Word,
got something
same
to talk
here,
about
yo.
my niggas tomorrow. I'm gonna tell them I was on the joint with Bradley. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Matter of fact, go look at that shit, man. Hit that
Real
like button,
shit.
man.
Real shit.
If you think I'm lying, pull that shit right up, right here.
Hey, Empty. I see you got a channel too, man. I see you be doing all types of shit on your John though, huh?
Yeah, bro, my shit was booming, but I started focusing on other shit. I let it die down. I'm about to hop back in my bag, street boxing shit though.
For sure.
Yo,
Definitely
empty the
talk.
clip. Send me that joint, yo.
For
Yeah.
sure, I got you, Mel.
All right. Yo,
Get with
I'm
me.
going to sleep, y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. G,
All
I'll
right,
hit you up in the
fellas.
morning.
Yo, it's
Y'all done
nice to
messed
meet
my
all
West
y'all,
name up
bro.
tonight. I gotta go to sleep, man. I can't even.
Right?
I can't
My
even
nigga
tap
Big
her now.
Motion.
You
Get with
already?
you.
All right,
All
fellas.
right.
All right, y'all.
All right, fellas.